All right, guys. We're getting into our last and final game of the night. It's going to be your Sunday Night Football. Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles. Before we get started, make sure you smash that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Of course, if you are new, make sure that you subscribe. Click the bell to be notified. That way you'll get streams just like this as soon as they go live. All right. Matchup predictor, 27.4% for your Packers, 72.3% for the Eagles. Packers record is 4-7. Eagles record is 9-1. Getting into your season leaders, Aaron Rodgers coming through with 2,542 yards, 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Jalen Hurts, 2,407 yards, 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. On the rushing side, Aaron Jones, 778 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sanders coming through with 757 yards, 6 touchdowns. Mr. Lazard with 529 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns. And AJ Brown, 785 yards, 6 touchdowns. Getting into the injury report, we have Romeo Doubs, Rasheed Walker, Devondre Campbell, Shamar Jean-Charles, and TP Gali out for the Packers. For the Eagles, we have Ian Book, Josh Joby, Sua Opeta, Josh Sills, and Trey Sermon out for the Eagles. Eagles are favored by 6.5, minus 292 on the money line, plus 235 on the money line for Green Bay. 46.5 is your over and under. All right, guys, that is your pregame info. Still got plenty of time to get your drinks, make your phone calls, do what you do. I will, of course, throw on some music. We'll get that going, let you guys chat it up, and I will see you shortly. Get ready for kickoff, guys. Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles. I think this will be a good one. I do think it'll be a good one. I don't think it's going to be what people are expecting it to be. I don't think so. Okay. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Fun fact of the day, it's Bruce Lee's birthday. There you go. Shout out to Gina coming through with the $9.99 super chat. Thanks a lot for the love and support, guys. Jacob says, I saw Brady play in person. That's what's up, man. How'd it go? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, they lost to the Browns. It's tough. Real tough. Kesson, yeah, we'll probably see at halftime. Thinking at halftime. Shout out to John Smith for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Brendan? Shout out to you, bro. How's everything going on your side? Yeah, Deshaun Watson will be back next week. So it will be interesting to see what Deshaun is able to do coming back. Can I get this level thing right? Come on now. Yeah, that should be good. Thomas James, thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Brendan, I'm good, bro. Having a great night, great Sunday. Food, football, fun. Package is on the way. Package is on the way. Yeah, the Raiders won. Crazy high-scoring game, for sure. Thomas, I had the Eagles in this one. I think it's going to be a good game, but I had the Eagles. Yeah, it's on the way, Brendan. Shout out to the winner of the jersey, my man Brendan Brinkman in the house. Won that Josh Allen red color rush. I'm gonna need you to make a video, Brendan. You open up the box. I want to see your reaction. Make a nice little reaction video to receiving a Jay Reason giveaway. That'll be cool. Blaze up, what up, yo? Bob pulling for the Cheeseheads. Well, votes-wise, what we got? 50 votes, 64% for the Eagles. Packers fans showed up early, but the Eagles fans have now taken over, 64%. Eric, yeah, we had the quick meeting. I had to let members of the family know that there was going to be some changes, and these are growing pains. That's all. Dulo, you said you missed it. No, it's fine. I mean, I could just tell you it's a little short here today. I need you to read between the lines, though. We had a big change. There's a big change, so things can't go forward how they were before. What's up, Jeff Nelson? Yeah, Steelers and Colts tomorrow. Shout out to Perry coming through with the $19.99 super chat. Thanks a lot for the support, guys. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. YBK Brandon. I'm thinking it's probably 35-14 Eagles. 35-14 Eagles, somewhere around there. TJ Watt jersey to school. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Thomas, Bills Mafia. Dulo, yeah, man. It's always something, yo. ADIP Raiders game, huh? Yo, that was like crazy scoring. This is a high-scoring game. The defenses were trash on both sides. Eagles continue on the path of self-destruction. I'm calling it. We'll see, Timo. Shout out to Eric. Everybody different, man. Everybody is different. That is a fact. Without a doubt, everybody's different. Sean Wright, hey Keegan, this is Hog Dog. Okay, shout out to you, Sean. I think the Bengals passed the Ravens now due to divisional wins. Let me check the rankings. Or the standings, rather. All right, so we got the Chiefs 9-2, Dolphins 8-3. Ravens 7-4, tied with the Bengals. Titans 7-4. All right, so what do we got for the NFC? Eagles 9-1, 49ers 7-4, Vikings 9-2, Buccaneers 5-6 now. Yo, they're at the top of their division with a 5-6 record. It's crazy. What's up, Daniel? Right, Timo? It's crazy. They're number one with a 5-6 record. The Buccaneers are 5-6. The Falcons are 5-7. Panthers 4-8. Saints are 4-8. Terrible. And, you know, that's the kind of stuff that helps Tom Brady sneak into the playoffs. Figure out a way to win. Sean Wright, I got the Eagles. Kimberly Wilson, yeah, the Titans lost today by 4 points. So, Jay, they need to update the AFC conference because we shouldn't be in the wild card. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier, too. I didn't understand it. Like, why are we in the wild card? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that happens all the time, Brennan. Without a doubt. Shout out to Savannah's Funny Shorts. It's so funny with the name like that because that can be taken multiple different ways. Do you have funny shorts? Are you talking about YouTube shorts? What up, Roblox King? TBS, what up? Daniel, I mean, it was, the Chiefs took their time with it, but obviously came with the victory as we predicted. Thomas James, Gabe Davis. Brennan says, what's the funniest thing someone has commented on your stream? Bro, I can't even remember. There's been thousands of ridiculous comments, man. Some crazier than others. I can't even. I'll tell you, you know what? I take that back. The funniest moment that we probably had all year. There was an account that went by the name of Cupcake. And one of these subscribers, he had basically started talking to this account called Cupcake. And they were having like a legit conversation, and they basically kind of like hooked up in the chat. Fortunately or unfortunately, the individual didn't know that the Cupcake account was an actual male. When he did find out that he was a male, he was upset about it. So it was probably one of the funniest situations that we've had in the streams. So if you remember Cupcake, you remember the situation that happened. It was very, very funny. Very funny. It was all jokes. It was a laugh. Nobody was offended. But yeah, he sincerely thought that it was a woman. So Eric, yeah, you remember Cupcake. Oh man. Yeah, that was a funny, interesting moment. Shout out to you, Timo. Oh man. Yeah, that was a wild situation. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen that name in a while either, Eric. I don't know. What's up, Mandy? Mandy, I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles for the W. not too sure, Bob. So can someone explain to me like the soccer thing? What's up, Coach Plays? Shout out to you, bro. Can someone explain to me the soccer thing? Like I'm trying to like understand like is there like a final like championship game? Like are they in the playoffs right now and then it goes into like a final championship, or are they all like individual championships? Can someone like explain that to me? It's like, it's the World Cup and the USA is in it. That's all you need to know. I'm trying to get a real understanding of it. Chris Banner says playoffs. Okay. So USA is basically in the playoffs right now. Then a big game like the Super Bowl. Okay, so it goes to one championship. Okay, so where's USA right now? Put it in like football terms. Are they in like the divisionals, or are they in like the AFC or NFC championship before the Super Bowl? The wild card? Okay, so Jerome says they're currently playing group play. 2 teams from each group enter the tournament when it's one and done until they get to the championship match. All right, shout out to you, Jerome. I think that's probably the best explanation. They're currently playing group play. 2 teams from each group enter the tournament where it's one and done until they get to the championship match. Okay, so right now it's basically like the divisionals leading up to the Super Bowl. Okay. All right. So divisionals right now, the next game should be like the championship, and then we'll get to the Super Bowl of the World Cup. Okay. All right. Because I think, like I said, I've been trying to get more of an understanding of it. If I were to like stream a soccer game, it's going to be that one. It's going to be like the last one, like the actual World Cup. If you guys want to do it, we'll give it a shot. It'll be fun and interesting, and I'll help you. I'll help you guys. Shout out to Ralphie May. Thanks a lot for the hate, bro. Much love to you. As far as the World Cup, I think that'll be the game that we stream, and it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. You guys will have to help me out. And, yeah, we'll have some fun. So we'll see what happens. But I think that'll be the one that I stream. If USA makes it, we'll see. If USA makes the second round, just stream them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if USA makes it, then I'll do it. So you'll have 10,000 viewers if you live stream it. Probably will. I mean, I wouldn't just do it for the viewers. I'm doing it because a lot of people have asked about it. And obviously, like, if people are asking about this, and I've got it from more than just one person, probably hundreds of people have asked about it. So, if we're going to do it, give it a shot, have some fun with it. And, that'll be that. So, yeah, if USA goes, then I'll do it. And we'll have some fun with it. I was watching some other guys do it, and they didn't seem to know what the hell they were doing either. So I was like, well, if they can do it and have thousands of viewers doing it, then okay, or watching them, then sure, I'll do it. See what happens. So, yeah, I mean, it'll mostly probably I think just be like a chill learning experience, opposed to me like being like all analytical and calling it like the NBA and the NFL games. Just stream the game with the English commentary. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, yeah. So like I said, if USA goes, we'll do it. If USA goes, we'll make it happen, and we'll have some fun with it. Be fun and interesting. All right, we got our Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles coming up next, guys. We got about 9 minutes until kickoff, so you still got plenty of time to get your drinks, your food, phone calls, do what you do. We need 10 more likes, guys. 10 more thumbs up to get over 100 before kickoff. So make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. We need 10 more to get to 100 before kickoff. USA will not be in. It has to win. Has to win the next game they're in. I wish Argentina wins because Messi deserves a World Cup. I've been hearing Messi's name a lot. Like, is he the next Ronaldo? Is that what's going on? Shout out to you guys for that 100. Let's keep it going. Jerome is a Packers shareholder. Shout out to you, Jerome. My man, hold down them Packers shares. If soccer were played more like hockey, Americans would be more likely to watch. Okay. I've had a winning record on my picks. Yeah, I've been like, whether it was like, 9-3 or 8-5, it's been a winning record every week. Michelle says Messi is better. Like, what is he better at? Is he better at, like, offense or defense? He's like the Tom Brady of soccer? Yo. Really? Shout out to Happy for coming through. I think that's the only thing I hadn't changed. Thanks a lot, bro. Overall, Messi is better. So he should have retired last year. He's all of it. Unreal scoring. He's good on offense and defense. Okay. Alexander says Ronaldo is the best. So is Ronaldo better than Messi? Messi and Ronaldo are Josh Allen and Tom Brady. Really? Okay. He is the GOAT. He is also 35, so it's his last World Cup. Same with Ronaldo. He has 7 basically MVPs. Ronaldo has offense. Messi has everything. Okay. All right. Happy Face says Messi is not as talented as Ronaldo. What is... Somebody got to help us out here. Somebody got to let me know. No, Messi is older, but Ronaldo is his Shisheko. Dulo says they both dope. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole war now in the chat over soccer. Here we go. Ronaldo is more flashy. All right. Like I said, if USA gets in, I'll stream it. It'll be a learning experience. We'll have some fun with it. Shout out to Patricia for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Ronaldo is a soccer GOAT. What's up, Unmade Champion? Shout out to you, man. Ronaldo and Messi are the LeBron and Brady of this generation. Okay. About a 5% chance USA makes it. You guys are hilarious. Messi's going to sign with the Inter Miami and American League next season, owned by David Beckham. All right, guys. We are preparing here for kickoff. Got about 5 minutes. Your Philadelphia Eagles are favored by 6.5. Sunday Night Football over and under is 46.5. Minus 292 on the money line, plus 235 on the money line for the Packers as we get ready and prepare for the game.
One team, they won their first 8, split the last 2, and maybe there's a reason for concern. What do you think?
Struggling a little bit on offense, too many turnovers, but I'll tell you, Mike, this team reminds me a little bit of the 2017 Super Bowl championship team. That team was so tough on the offensive and defensive line, and now they have a quarterback who's just as tough as any of them out there. Jalen Hurts been playing some great football.
The Eagles are the #1 seed in the NFC right now. That's what Green Bay has been the last 2 seasons at the end. But we know the story. They're 4-7. We've heard it. Is this their last stand? Let's forget about winning out. What about tonight? How do they win the game this evening?
Let's go back 10 days. The Titans beat them up. And honestly, the Eagles could do the exact same thing. You can talk all you want about Aaron Rodgers and these wide
Try to get
receivers,
chicken wings if you
tonight's
stream the
game's
World
gonna
Cup.
be about toughness. It's going to be about grit. It's going to be about Aaron Rodgers, and I think Aaron is fired up for this one.
Philly knows Aaron.
It depends on the schedule, Eric, but I may have to pick and choose.
It's the Eagles and it's the Packers.
Yeah, I may have to pick and choose as far as the bowl games. Or what I'll do is in the community chat, I'll drop polls for each game and see which one you guys want me to stream, and then that's how we'll do it. At this point, you guys should know how this works, right? The closer we get to playoffs, the more interesting things get as far as with audio and ESPN and all that kind of stuff. Like, you guys know, tomorrow it's going to be wild. And so depending on how it goes, I might just have to call the game, which you guys know I'm perfectly fine with. But just giving you guys a heads up, these are the things that we start dealing with when it gets closer to the playoffs and all that kind of stuff. Even with the college, you know, they start pulling the plug on whoever they think they can shut down. So we're gonna have to probably make some, you know, minor adjustments, minor changes, you know, as we go with the flow. If you get the Final Four of the World Cup and then the World Cup, I'd be happy. Yeah, Happy Face, that's going to be an option too. Especially for the Steelers radio is kind of close, so I should be able to get that in regardless. But I've got some backup options ready for tomorrow just in case. So, as needed. Eric, yeah, man, you know, it's always a learning experience, bro. Always, you know. I learn and I adapt. That's all we can do at anything. That's all we're supposed to do, learn and adapt. Shout out to you, Brandon. Yeah, Benji. You know, it's just the reality of it. Steelers interim coach? Not that I heard of. I think that would have been like breaking news. No. Yeah, that would have been breaking news. So if the Eagles can lose to the Commanders, they can lose to the Slackers. That's funny. Florida line horses, fire horses. Wow. Only regret is that my guy Randall Cobb is going home early. Yeah. Eric, I have 2 cases of Jack Daniels coming to me by the time March Madness begins. Yo, Eric, how much Jack Daniels do you drink on a monthly basis, bro? My man's is the Jack Daniels king. What's up, Grace? Look at that. Shout out to Grace coming through. One of the OG Wrench gang. Shout out to you, Grace. Much love. How was your holiday? How was your Thanksgiving? Got the OG Wrench gang in the house. Shout out to you, Grace. They ship directly to my man's got a subscription to Jack Daniels, man. They send it straight to his house every first of the month. He gets a case sent straight to the house, no questions asked. It just comes right off the card. My man's got the Jack Daniels subscription.
Thumb injury since week 5, and this week he revealed that thumb on his throwing hand is actually broken. He told us he's had a
shout out to Emmy coming through with the $2.79 super chat.
Just needs time to heal. He said
thanks a lot, Emmy. Shout out to you.
After last Thursday's loss to the Titans helped, and that this week was the first time since the
great holiday here in Florida. Now I'm in Dolphin Nation.
Let's go Green Bay. Let's go.
Shout out to you, Grace. Down there with the Floridians.
He's seen him throw some rare non-spirals, but Rodgers told us he still believes in himself and this team. He reminded us of the 2016 season when the Packers were 4-6, came to Philadelphia and beat the Eagles in prime time. They went on to run the table all the way to the conference championship. He reminded his players as well, Mike.
It's that time for them. Nick Sirianni's Eagles looking to stay 2 clear of Dallas. They visit the Cowboys on Christmas Eve. On the other side for the Packers, Matt LaFleur's company looking at a wild card shot at this point. Did get some help with the results today, so a Packer win changes the complexion of the last 5 games. Mason Crosby set to kick it off for Green Bay, and it's Boston Scott, who was the main kickoff return man in 2020, stepping into that role for the first time in 2022. Mild here at the Lynx.
Here we go. Green Bay kicks it off. Eagles get the ball first as we get started.
And here is the Philadelphia offense.
Jalen Hurts, Channelview High School. Miles Sanders, Penn State. A.J. Brown, Ole Miss. Quez Watkins, Athens High School.
Devontae Smith, Alabama.
Jack Stoll,
Chef
Nebraska.
Technique, what up?
Jeff Stoutland, University. Landon Dixon, Dumont Elementary.
Jason Kelsey, Cincinnati.
Isaiah Marvel, Oregon State.
Lane Johnson.
Grace, you miss Philly and miss the feeling of Philly. You getting homesick?
One game together.
How long you been down in Florida?
4th in points, 5th in yards. We're missing Dallas Goedert, who has a shoulder injury. Let's have kids come out and grab the tee.
First and 10 for the Eagles as we get started here.
They finally got him off the field. Glad somebody saw it. All right, there you go. Got the picture. All ready to go. Boston Scott will start as the back. And here is
pressure coming. Throw broken up.
So it begins
Batted down.
with
2nd and 10.
Deflection by Kingsley Enagbari. So
Grace, did you move down there like permanently?
For the Eagles.
Is this like a
Jalen
permanent
Hurts
move?
Has gone from question mark to exclamation point on this team. Really unsure if he was the guy going into the year. 2nd or 3rd choice in the MVP race right now. He has changed it with those numbers, including a big factor with his legs. 8 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Shout out to you, Grace. Congratulations.
And the running backs at the top
Congrats to you and your family. Hurts looking around, throws, and that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get it over to Devontae Smith, so it'll be 3rd down. Adrian Amos over there on the coverage.
Mike, already a change here for the Green Bay Packers on defense. Rudy Ford is in starting at one of the safety positions for Darnell Savage. And one of the things that the Packers spent a lot of time talking about this week is we have to be tougher. We have to be more physical. And that's exactly
what these
right.
dirty birds do on this drive.
Of the Philadelphia Eagles.
3rd and 10.
rotating all the backs here in this early series. Kenneth Gainwell now in. It's 3rd and 10.
Pressure coming. Hurts steps up, keeps it, runs. Still going, gets the first down and more. Still on his feet. Gets to the 40 and gets out of bounds. No flags.
Couldn't get to him, and a Packer is injured on the play.
And Savage was injured on the play.
It's so hard to play the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts.
Big run for Jalen Hurts.
Right there waiting on him. But you got to get him on the ground, and that's not so easy to do anymore. This young man very much in the MVP
He gets to about the 32.
Plays just like that.
And the injured Packers, the man we just mentioned, was not starting. Darnell Savage, who has been the starting safety the first 11 games, as he was cutting back when Hurts was coming across. He went down, and the athletic training staff out looking at his leg. That's what we said when we introduced him, and as you said, this is the difference he makes. You watch the quarterbacks who are having the best seasons, their ability to do that is what has put them in these great
Shout out
spots
to Aiden the Gamer. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
X's and O's on the board, and they had plenty of X's and O's out there, but eventually you take your best athlete at the linebacker position, that being Quay Walker, put him right there, and you say, all right, if he runs, you tackle him. But he couldn't tackle him.
Savage helped off. Here is what happened to Savage as they run an extra DBs on 3rd down. You see that left leg twists and turns.
Mean Brothers going to be Eagles for my prediction.
Over to the sideline for further examination. Officially, it was a gain of 24, and Hurts and the Eagles have it at the 49-yard line.
Shout out to you, Grace. Thanks a lot for the Cash App donation. Thanks for the love and support.
To the left, and Miles gains about 5 against this Green Bay defense.
Shout out to you, Grace. Wish you much love, much blessings. And glad to see you back. It's been a while. Good to see my OGs still hopping in. Shout out to the Wrench Gang.
Adrian Amos, Baltimore, Maryland. Rudy Ford, Auburn. Rasul Douglas, Sussex Ave.
Douglas and Ford, former Eagles.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. And this is going to be a first down for Sanders. Gets 8 yards on the run.
The 40 to the 38-yard line. Miles Sanders, 8th in attempts, 9th in yards in rushing this year.
So you see the shell coverage in behind, and so that's going to allow this big offensive line to start with their double teams and get in the push.
Eagles jump into a little tempo from the 38.
Quick throw, caught.
Is complete. Get it to Devontae Smith. The
6 yards on the catch to Devontae Smith. 2nd and
corner on the
6.
tackle. Good gain on first down.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles played a little tempo with this game tonight, because Devondre Campbell, the signal caller for the Packers, is out. Quay Walker.
Shout out to Jose Castaneda.
So you try and speed up that
Castaneda.
process a bit for him.
And Eric Salgado for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
2nd and 4.
Sanders bounces. He can't get anything out of the run. Loses 2
Justin Holland started the week with the Rams
on the carry. 3rd and 6.
Acquired by the Packers, flew into Green Bay on Thursday, and here he is making a play on Sunday.
Yeah, well, your job is to set the edge, no matter which defense you're in, and here he is setting the edge. And the play comes out, and he's certainly athletic enough to make that play. He's a good pass rusher.
Got that hand off the nameplate there. Could have been, if it would have stayed there longer, a foul for a horse collar. 3rd and 6. Hurts design run takes off.
Hurts keeps it, run 20, gets to the 10. And this will be 1st and goal after the big run by Hurts.
Gains of 24 and now 27.
Shout out to Aiden coming through with the great win for Thanksgiving. I was super disappointed as a Lions fan, but good win. Thanks a lot for the support. Shout out to you, Aiden. Much love, man. See, that's how you do it. Well, you know, somebody rock with you, they team and lost, they still come through and support you. That's how you know. Shout out to you, Aiden. Much love, man.
I think you have to play the run from the quarterback position first against the Philadelphia.
Second and goal. Handoff. Gainwell pushing. He gets a touchdown. Eagles score. And there it is. 4 yards on the carry.
51 of the 75 on the ground with Hurts.
And oh, by the way, if you want to just go get physical, let's get physical up front here. Philadelphia Eagles, they have a lot of beef right up front, and so you can play the finesse game.
Nice
they
push
can throw
through.
the ball, they can run with their quarterback, and when it gets right down to nasty time,
extra
blow
point.
off the ball too.
Hey, great win for Thanksgiving. I was super disappointed as a Lions fan, but good win.
Extra point up, and it's good.
He knocks it through. 2 long drives of 24.
And that's going to take us to a quick little commercial break. Timeout. Score is 7-0 as the running by Hurts sets up the 4-yard touchdown for Gainwell. Score 7-0 as we have a quick commercial break. Timeout. Little housekeeping. 912 viewers, 179 likes. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up, guys. Next goal is going to be 250. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. I do thank each and every one of you for the support. Sunday Night Football. Tonight, guys, we have your Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. 11 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first quarter. What's up, Jonas? $12 major. You don't got to pay me nothing, man. As long as it's in the prime time or if it's a game in my schedule, I'm going to cover it. You know, if you want to donate to the channel, if you want to show me some love, you can. But I'm sure I'll eventually cover them again. TBE Trucking in the building. What's up, bro? Ravens lost, but still in first place. It's funny how that works, right? Niners Dolphins, when do they play? When do they play? Sunday, December 4th. Yeah, that might be a game. I got to see if that's on the schedule. Yeah, this might be the one. It's Dolphins and 49ers.
Elliott is set to kick off.
Yeah, that might be one. We'll see.
Mile of night also with some
I got to check the schedule, but that might be one that we have to do.
Miles per hour at times. We got the goalpost to our left shaking as you watch. Field goals going right to left on your screen are going to be the ones that will be the toughest to make. Keyshawn Nixon's back to be the kick returner. Muffed it. Decided to take it
He dropped it again, but picked it up.
That was not pretty.
Well, you might want to get off the field, Nixon. Quickly. Shout out to Cassidy for subscribing and Rather D for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
McHenry, East Campus.
Mercedes Lewis, UCLA.
David Bakhtiari, Colorado.
Elton Jenkins, Mississippi State.
Josh Myers, Ohio State.
John Runyon, Michigan.
Josh Nyman, Virginia Tech.
Same offensive line started the last 3 games and some rare stability.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Packers up next.
2 points a game this year. 26th in the league.
Play action. Rodgers throws.
Across the field, and Watson can't bring it in.
Incomplete. Second and 10.
Coming across the
Watson
20-yard
can't
line,
reel
could
it
not
in.
secure the catch. You know, Aaron Rodgers' first pass of the year was a long one that Watson couldn't secure, and from that point on, it's just been off. No matter what you look at with Green Bay, it's just been off, and the numbers for Rodgers, we'll detail it a bit later on. Some of the lowest numbers we've seen in his now 18th year in the NFL.
Shout out to you, Dan.
Watson has been dropping some balls early in games. We saw it against Dallas. He dropped the first two and then came back. And
Shout out to you, Jessica. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
From the 9, inside, Jones on the run.
Hand off to Jones. He's going to get about 6 yards on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the Green Bay 15.
Jones, who is 7th in the league in rushing yards, just under 800. Hey, he's top 10 in yards from scrimmage as well. This backfield has to set some of the tone for Green Bay here again tonight.
No, all the tone. They have to run the football tonight. We saw it in Buffalo, same sort of thing, even when they were way behind. They've got to establish that they can run the ball to create the one-on-ones on the outside to hopefully get some big plays.
Romeo Doubs, the rookie, remains out with a high ankle injury.
Rodgers under pressure, gets away from it, throws deep. It's picked! That's a pick! Wow. Ball bobbled up, intercepted by Scott. Eagles have it. Perfect field advantage. Wow.
Javon Hargrave's been a nightmare all season long. That one a header off the head of Darius Slay, and there we go for the Philadelphia Eagles. An absolutely horrible start. Here's Hargrave. Watch him run right by. Nobody blocks him at all. Rodgers does a great job escaping, which ended up being the worst thing that he could have done.
And off the head of Slay. Into the hands of Scott for his first career NFL interception.
Jonas, just text me, bro.
Rodgers throwing more picks.
We'll talk about it later.
This year. That his 8th. And Hurts will take over from 29. Miles Sanders.
And Sanders is going to run for 6 yards.
Walker, the rookie linebacker, drags him a couple more yards to the 23.
2nd and 4 at the 23.
Mike, you watch as much of this stuff as I do over here. If you're the Green Bay Packers on defense, you have to keep Jalen from running the ball, right? You can't. At the end of the game, they basically won the game in Indy because he was able to run it at the end and go in. If he beats you throwing the ball, you got to say so be it. But you can't allow him to run the ball the way he did on that first drive.
Second and 4, you're going to keep it.
Hurts is going to keep it, gets around the edge. First down, gets 8 yards on the run. 1st and 10, gets to the Green Bay 15.
So you get great players from the backside to run this. But what happens here is when you have a quarterback that can run, it adds a blocker to the scheme. It's old high school football. If your quarterback has the ability to run the ball, you no longer have the disadvantage of offense, quarterback handing off and standing there and watching the play, right? And the Philadelphia Eagles can run it really well with their quarterback.
Handoff. Sanders on the run. Nothing stopping him. Walk-in touchdown for the Eagles. Wow. Ric Flair, where you at? Woo! One more for the 2nd touchdown.
Numbers of the year for Miles Sanders.
Kenny Clark
2 touchdowns in the opening minutes of the Eagles. They are not playing around. They are not playing around. Packers are in early trouble.
Elliott's extra point is no good. It was off to the right and no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the season.
Somebody check on Tom. Somebody check on Tom, yo. I'm sure he going through it right now, yo. Much love to Tom. Somebody check on him, though. I know he's going through it. All right, quick housekeeping, guys. We're at 220 likes. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 280 to 500. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. 280 more likes, guys. Smash that like, that thumbs up. 280 so we can get to 500. Shout out to Brandon Matthew Richards for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Sean says, I'm done with Green Bay. Jesse James, what up? Not staring at the keyboard though. Yo, see, like, you know, they can't say I take my L's just like I take my W's. Y'all know that. Y'all already know. What's up, Gerald? Shout out to you, man. Say, fly, Eagles, fly. All right, here we go.
Ball off the tee again for Elliott. Second time in a row. The wind's down at this end of the stadium.
A lot of football left, guys.
Touchdown run by Sanders, by the way.
A lot of football left.
That is a career high. There's a lot more season to go.
Shout out to Jalessa Blackshear for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
I'm not even kidding you. I just did it. Maybe more.
Kick is off.
We'll have a story if that happens, right?
Running. Nice little hole. Gets to the 35. Pushes to the 40. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets to about the 41. And that's where the Green Bay Packers will start this time.
And here is the Philadelphia defense.
Let's see what they can do.
Brandon Graham, Detroit Crockett, Fletcher Cox, Yazoo City High School, Javon Hargrave, South Carolina State, Josh Sweat, Florida State, Hassan Reddick, Temple University,
TJ Edwards, Wisconsin.
Kazir White, Lackawanna,
James Bradbury, Sanford.
Marcus Epps, Wyoming, CJ Gardner Johnson, Florida, Darius Big Play Slade, Rosette High School.
Only
All right, here we go.
Giving up fewer yards
First and
per
10.
game, and there are some additions to the Eagles defense. I'll tell you about here.
Toss play.
Aaron Jones gets
And Jones is going to get about
on the Eagles side of midfield
10.
to the 49-yard
That's going to be a first down.
One of the really good things that the Packers have been doing lately is they've really
Alicia says game already over.
running game of theirs going with
Man,
Jones.
no faith in these Packers, huh?
Split the carries
None.
between Dillon and Jones, but that flashiness, that speed,
Slenders, I had the
game,
Eagles
seeing a
for
little
my
bit more
prediction.
of Jones now.
There are 5.5 fewer snaps. Run on the edges. Those corners will be tested. Darius Slade, James Bradbury, but in coverage, those two have been terrific. Inside right, Jones.
And Jones gets stopped, ran into a wall of an Eagles defense, loses a yard, 2nd and 11.
On this Eagles defensive front, and that one's been here for a long time.
We've talked about him a lot over the course of his career and my career. Look at the knockback. Do you see what he did off the ball? The difference with this team, they're not a two-gap team. They're not reading and reacting. They're blowing up and reacting, and nobody does that better than Fletcher Cox. He is.
Shout out to Karen Bradley and Old Man B Roblox for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. 2nd 11. Play action. Rodgers throws on the screen. Jones gets it. Running, has space, gets to the 30. And that's going to be 30 yards on the pass. Says I could do it too. Okay.
Great job. They run a bootleg action away, and Jones is going to get the play fake and then go stand behind 3 big offensive linemen over there who do a terrific job to get this one out. And if Aaron Jones can,
it'll be 1st and 10
like that, if this running
at the
game
20.
Pick it up, the play action.
Green Bay trying to punch it in. Handoff. Dillon punches up the middle. He's going to the 10. Breaks some tackles. That's a Green Bay touchdown. And the Packers respond. Dillon gets it. Dillon gets 20 yards on the run. Touchdown.
Take a peek at it. He was trying to
is
drag
good.
it into the end zone.
As well as the extra point. Game is 7-13. This game ain't over, y'all. This game ain't over.
That's good. C.J. Gardner-Johnson taken for a ride by powerful.
Started off hard, but this game ain't over.
Dillon. The veteran Mason Crosby.
There it is.
Best snap handled nicely. Crosby adds the extra point.
All right, so that's going to take us to a quick little commercial break. Score is 7-13 after the 20-yard run by Dillon for the touchdown. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter as we take a quick commercial break. Timeout. Slenders, we're about 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeah, I got custom emojis coming up soon for the members of the family and stuff like that. We'll probably have like a little Ric Flair face and all that good stuff. You know, we're always working on upgrades and stuff like that. Nice little Ric Flair emoji will be added for the family. We're gonna make that happen. Housekeeping, guys. 1,387 viewers, 270 likes. We need 230 to get to 500, guys. Let's make that happen. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 230 to get to 500. 230 of you guys just got to push that like, that thumbs up, and we'll hit it. Let's make it happen. All right, here we go.
Decades of owning the Philadelphia Eagles. Bought this team in 1994. What a job he's done, this organization. And
shout out to Teresa Gorman for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. I will be streaming Monday Night Football tomorrow. Steelers, Colts. I will be streaming it.
always right in the mix, and they are.
Philadelphia gets it, runs back to about the 28,
The kickoff return by Boston
and that's where the
Scott
Eagles will
is
start.
taken out to the 27-yard line. So the
Ethan, I like the sound of that, man.
For the receivers, but
I like the sound of it.
Too. Jalen Hurts, the numbers have gotten better each year significantly in terms of completion percentage and the run threat Chris has been talking about. Tying Cam Newton through 30 starts for the
21 rushing touchdowns, averaging 8.3 yards per pass, 8 rushing touchdowns, 6 in the NFL. Jalen Hurts, the man is balling. Basic Productions, yeah, man. Bill's Mafia.
He's done the damage with his legs. It's Miles Sanders' legs that time. Chris gaining.
Donette, no problem. Thank you for being here. Shout out to you guys.
Talk with Jalen Hurts, wasn't it? A very serious-minded guy, and you were talking about him as well. Just the idea.
Run it up.
Somebody so
all the way
young
from
could be
Chattanooga,
that
Tennessee.
serious-minded. But
Shout
that
out to you, man.
really is the fit here in
Much
Philadelphia.
love.
With this team, with this offensive line, it really has been a magical fit.
This is going to be a handoff to Sanders. He's just short of the first down, 3rd and 1.
He said to us he was thinking during the week about a comment he made to the media in his press availability. He said, I set the temperature. And he was thinking, well, did that come off the wrong way? So to be a couple years in the league, his 3rd, and to be thinking in that way, that shows you the maturity and the preparation for the position of this guy.
And not one person on this football team would have disputed it. He does.
Right.
He does.
3rd and 1. Let's see what happens here.
He knows when you're the quarterback, the
motion.
team and the offense feed off
Hurts
of
tries to
your
take it
offense
and runs into a wall. That's a stop.
But he got pulled back here.
4th and 1.
May have
Run it up. I had the
short of
Eagles. I
first
predicted
down,
the Eagles
which
for the
is
victory.
Rare on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they came off the side over here and pulled him backwards. We have seen this quarterback sneak work almost every time, but for whatever reason, they didn't do the one where they came up behind him and just pushed the entire pile. But Barre pulling him backwards, I don't think he got it.
He's short.
Chains for a measurement. 18 for 20 on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 runs. So it's been one of the most guaranteed.
It's outside the hash.
NFL this year.
Short by a yard.
I mean, here's a quarterback that squats 600 pounds. He's one of the most powerful guys in the entire league at that quarterback position. Probably is the most powerful one.
Shout out to you, Frank.
And they're going to go for it. And the reason they are, and I guarantee you they go back to the old quarterback sneak here.
The maul?
They'll have the maul. They'll have people in behind them.
I didn't bet on
They'll
this one,
push the whole
Purple.
thing forward,
I didn't touch
and
it.
if that doesn't work, then Green Bay gets the football.
There you see the chances of converting. Well, it's 4th and inches for the Eagles. And they rush to the ball quick.
They're going for it.
They move early.
And they...
I did too.
Wait a minute.
And the mark from the line judge.
It's short.
Might have it short.
They've got it short. This is a turnover on downs.
And as we said, it's rare to see them stop at all on one of these 3rd and 1s or 4th and 1s.
It looked like Isaac Seumalo.
No way.
Just a little bit early to me on that one. And that would be best case.
But there's no flag down there. Now we have a fumble in here too on 4th down.
And you can't fumble it forward.
Sean Smith getting cleared out.
All right, so there was a fumble.
There's the movement.
Was the snap? The snap was lost right from the beginning.
Looked it. It's a good peek inside. Yeah.
Oh, the ball was fumbled. There's no way they got it.
Trying to keep his hand on the ball.
Terrible
from the
play.
Position as well.
Terrible play.
To make sure that Hurts got it.
You have to be kidding me.
And nobody else was moving except Kelsey and Seumalo.
The snap was basically fumbled
Chris,
and just
where it ends up there, and his knee
covered,
is down.
but they are bringing out the chain. It's short.
It's short. Wow. It's short.
Turnover on downs. Green Bay ball.
Stunning turnaround. The team that handles 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 better than any team in the league is stopped not once but twice.
Well, there it is. Oh my goodness. These are the things Green Bay ball, turnover on down, score 7-13. And Green Bay will start at the Philadelphia 37. It'll be 1st and 10 as we take a quick little commercial break. Wow. Quick housekeeping, guys. 1,618 viewers, 332 likes. We need 168. 168 likes, 168 thumbs up to get to that 500, guys. Let's make it happen. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. 168 to get to that 500 mark. All right, as far as the votes go, guys, 681 votes, 63% for the Eagles. Quick shout out to Flash for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. What's up, J0? I'll be honest, the worst thing you can do is give another team hope. And that's what the Eagles have done. They let them come down and score. And with this turnover on downs, they've given Green Bay hope to win this game. So we've got a ball game coming, guys. Shout out to James Moon and Lok Chung for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Here we go. 1st and 10, Green Bay.
If it was a legal snap.
You've seen a lot, and you said it's one of the more bizarre things you've seen. So interesting there. And great
handoff, Jones. And he's going to get about.
I'll tell you what, none of us have seen is that the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen
3
Hurts
yards,
get stopped on 2 quarterback
2
sneaks
yards,
back to back on 3rd and 4th and 1. So
he's 2nd and 8.
Credit to the Green Bay
2
Packers.
yards on the run.
I mean, they look like they were out of it as we started this football game, and here they come battling back.
There you see the numbers that we talked about. Best and 0 for 2. Randall Cobb and
low snap, thrown quick, and it was dropped. Cobb drops it. Rodgers very upset that he dropped it.
Yeah, for Aaron Rodgers in the game 10 days ago, we saw things that we have not seen before, and the Packers haven't.
3rd and 8 at the 35.
Passes that aren't spirals. We were watching him in pregame warm-up out here, though, Mike. He was pretty
very loud in that stadium.
I think he's still
I'm sure Aaron's having a hard time hearing the plays.
Could empty it out and go 5 wide.
Throw is caught, 3rd and 8, and Jones will get 3 yards on the catch. 4th and 5 at the 32. And I'm pretty sure this is going to lead to a field goal, 50-yarder. Can Mason Crosby do it? Maybe not, so they're going to go for it probably.
You know, the missed extra point makes it a little bit interesting, right? Could be 13 to 10. If you make it, but I like the aggressiveness.
Green Bay's going for it on 4th and 5. Here we go. Rodgers in the shotgun.
On the defensive line, 4th and 5.
Has time. Passes to the middle. It's caught. It is caught. Watson, 21 yards. He gets to the 11.
The gain is 21. Let's check out the flag. And we have an
there is a flag, an injured Eagle down.
I think
Gardner Johnson. He is in pain. Holding on the defense. That is declined. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 11.
Yeah, you're going to see Christian Watson up on that side, and here comes C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Caught it, takes the hit. Very nice.
Toughest safeties
Watson,
in the league.
very nice.
Was just stunned and just sort of
shout out to Ant Watkins.
For a second like that before he went down.
Watson with that big collision able to hold on. The Eagles athletic training staff looking at C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who leads the NFL in interceptions with 6.
And he has just been such an important part of this Eagles secondary. You'll see the hit.
He put a big hit on Watson, but
out of there, but you could tell it just
he's the one that went down from it.
So he gets the medical attention. Will step out for a moment.
Quick commercial break timeout for the injury on Gardner Johnson. Score 7-13. Green Bay has the ball. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia Eagles 11 when we come back from the commercial break. Quick shout out to Jaron J and the Carver family for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to you, Caden.
Get him over to the sideline to a golf cart to bring him in.
Vesna Laing, shout out to you. No problem. Thanks for being here. Much love.
With Christian Watson. So as he gets checked out, Reed Blank.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Only 2 snaps of defense this
Rodgers
season.
under center.
A.J. Dillon in the back, 1st and 10, Green Bay.
Play action. Rodgers throws to the middle. Caught. That's a touchdown for Green Bay.
He beat Josiah Scott of the touchdown of the game.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that looked like Aaron Rodgers. This is the play they hit for the touchdown last time, and here comes the trailing receiver in behind. Watch this throw.
What a throw. What a catch.
That's as good as he can do.
On the money. Extra point up.
Gives Green Bay the lead.
Green Bay has a 1-point lead.
6 minutes ago on the clock. With 9:02,
3 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter.
Touchdowns in 3.5 minutes.
Gardner Johnson goes off on the cart.
And don't underestimate C.J. Gardner.
Larry Fisherman, shout out to you, man.
Here's the throw again. You can see, doesn't even step as he throws. It's just that hip whips open, and when he is
we have ourselves a game. The stadium has gone quiet.
Big decision to go for that fourth down right there.
My goodness.
And it paid off in a huge way. You can see those hips completely open, completely facing the target by the time he finishes that throw.
Daniel, we did trivia earlier.
His guys are back. He has some of his receivers back. He has some young receivers making plays, and everybody's patting everybody. That's a good thing. If you're a Packer and you're patting guys in the chest, that's a good thing.
Randall Cobb and Aaron Rodgers are really close friends. Rodgers wanted Cobb back a couple of years ago.
It's going to be a bumpy ride. Shout out to you, Albert. Kickoff touchback. Eagles will start to 25. Got ourselves a ball game here. Wouldn't ask for it any other way. I know a lot of the Eagles fans are really mad right now because this is not what should have happened when you have a 13-point lead
I was a
at
little
all.
surprised when they deferred to open this
14 unanswered points after you scored 13.
I agreed with him. This team has been playing from behind so much.
My
this
goodness.
season. They haven't had a chance.
Here we
to
go.
unleash
First
those
and 10
pass
for the Eagles.
rushers and do what they do best on the defensive side.
Now the Eagles play from behind.
Handoff. Sanders runs into another Green Bay wall. Loses a yard on the play. 2nd and 11.
And a loss of a yard for Sanders on first down.
It's amazing. We're talking a little bit about momentum, right? And what that means. Matt LaFleur was telling us momentum is real, right? It can be negative momentum or it can be positive momentum, but you can see already the carryover.
Drinking time. What up, man?
Defense.
Shout out to you, bro.
2nd and 11.
Throw is caught. First down. And A.J. Brown gets it going.
Gain of 23 yards for Brown.
23 on the pass.
One of the problems, if you start sending blitzes, you end up with one-on-one coverage on some really talented wide receivers on the outside. And A.J. Brown, as good as it gets, that run after the catch.
1st and 10. Play action. Plenty of time. Throw is caught. That's going to be 4 yards for Sanders.
A couple injuries in this first quarter. Here's Melissa with an update.
Yes, an update on Packers safety Darnell Savage, who we saw leave the field in the opening series of the game.
Yeah, Savage
he went
down.
in to
Wow.
get X-rays. Official word from the team: he is questionable to return with a foot injury.
Okay, so Savage, who was out of the starting lineup on the third
Handoff.
Sanders running on the inside.
Sanders gets another 4 yards. This will be 3rd and 2.
Made the tackle. And Chris, if we're talking injuries in Green Bay, we have to talk about the front 7 players they're missing: Rashawn Gary and Devondre Campbell, the outstanding linebacker.
Not to mention Eric Stokes, their starting cornerback. So Rashawn Gary.
Well, I predicted 35-14 Eagles.
Non-stop, grit, tough,
but
kind of stuff. Devondre Campbell.
Yeah, I don't know right now.
He knows
I don't know. This is very interesting. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Play action again. Hurts under pressure, steps up. He runs, keeps it. He's gone. He gets to the 30, the 20, the 10, and pushed out of bounds at the 3. 1st and goal, Eagles. Shout out to Dayton Cole. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
He's got 100 rushing yards in the first quarter.
100 rushing yards in the first quarter for Jalen Hurts. 100 rushing yards in the first quarter.
Fly around the edge. It just leaves too big a gap. We've seen people.
Are you kidding me?
Game time after time. And right now, what we've seen out of the Philadelphia Eagles, there were 2 third downs on that first drive. 3rd and 10, he ran for 24. 3rd and 6, he ran for 28. I have no idea how long he ran on that one.
Timeout here. Nick Sirianni had the play clock running down on him, and he goes to get that quick timeout.
Sirianni's going to call a timeout.
Thursday night with Jason Garrett. You have a long play, and all of a sudden the play clock runs against you. Well, no easing into this game.
This has been explosive.
I like what I see. This is what you want to see for Sunday Night Football.
You know, the Green Bay Packers have a lot of pride. This is an organization back-to-back years.
Shout out to you, Nicole. Welcome to the channel.
The first overall slot in the entire playoffs. And now here they are with everything on the line, and Aaron Rodgers is playing up to it, and so are the rest of them. They just have to figure out a way to tackle Jalen Hurts. They have not figured that out.
And we've been here for 3 days, and everybody said, yeah, things are great. The Packers are down, but Rodgers is coming to town. Aaron Rodgers has beaten these guys. It's a scar on the Philadelphia Eagles, and this organization was very weary. But they've got a quarterback of their own who's had some kind of quarter.
Hurts, keeps, tries to get around the edge, cuts back.
Only gains a yard. Good
And he
job
only
to
gets a
hang in
yard
there.
on the
The Green
run.
Bay defense, Rudy Ford leads the
So,
way as the quarter
that's going to
comes
lead us
an
down
end.
to the end of the first quarter. Score is 14-13. Green Bay holding down a 1-point lead. Eagles at the Green Bay 2. 2nd and goal when we come back for the second quarter after this quick commercial break. All right, guys, as far as the votes go, 877 votes, 63% for the Eagles, still holding it down, saying they're going to take the victory. Shout out to your brother, Caden. Much love, man. The Karen emoji. We'll get the Ric Flair emoji and the Karen emoji. Those will be up soon. All right, here we go.
The opening quarter, only quarterback with over 100 rushing yards in the quarter in the last 30 years, but the last run, only for a yard, came with a price, Chris.
Barre just drilled him right in the ribs. Mouthpiece went flying. You could see number 55, a direct hit on those ribs, and it was a slow walk
most viewers at one
down
time,
the field
Michael,
for Jalen
20,000 at one time.
Hurts, because it did.
The video had like 300,000 views at the end of the day.
Quarter begins with 2nd and goal.
Hand off. Sanders gets a touchdown for the Eagles.
For another touchdown.
And that is another one.
Another one.
As the Eagles get on the board, and this is going to be a high-scoring shootout. I can already see it. It is going to be a shootout.
In the first 15 minutes and 6 seconds. And now 2 for Miles Sanders.
Caden, Bills Mafia.
Emotional damage.
These points in the quarterbacks are combined 7 of 12 passing.
Extra point is up. It is good.
They're doing it in the air.
Score is 20-14.
20-14.
We talked about
so we'll see what Green Bay can do on this next possession.
Here we go. Two of the big guys up there. Jordan Mailata, 365 pounds. Landon Dickerson, 335 pounds. And they just took the Green Bay Packers straight into the end zone. Good block on the outside by Jack Stoll as well.
What's up, Igor?
That is what has made them
shout out to you, bro.
They are so far, Mike, is that they can do a little bit of everything. We haven't seen a lot of the passing game yet from Jalen Hurts, but as teams start to pile up on this running game, then he goes to work on the outside. A.J. Brown, what an acquisition that was for the team. Devontae Smith has just been fantastic, and they've really done it without their third threat, which is Dallas Goedert, who's been injured the last couple of games, and it showed.
So 14-20. 14 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter.
That touchdown there makes it 20-13. 20-14. The score after one was 14-13.
Green Bay will get the ball back.
Highest scoring first quarter in the NFL.
Dalton. I love all kinds of food, man. I don't really have a favorite. YBK, what's up, bro?
At the 25-yard line. So we
everything's good.
As the Jeopardy host. If we take the Jeopardy.
All right. Green Bay will get the ball back at their 25. It'll be 1st and 10. 14 minutes, 54 seconds. In the second quarter, we already have 34 points on the board. So if you had the over, you probably made the accurate bet. You most likely made the accurate bet. Here we go.
But he's the only one of anyone in this building who can actually host Jeopardy and do a good job with it, too. And answer
1st and 10.
As well. From the 25, A.J. Dillon's the back.
Handoff. Dillon pushing through. He gets about 4 yards on the run.
4 yards.
2nd and 6 at the Green Bay 29.
So weird for Aaron Rodgers, right? I mean, his entire life, his entire career, to win a football game, he had to do
shout
it,
out to
right?
Hall of Fame Trick Shots for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
With this football team, I'm not so sure. You know that we saw what really jump-started this comeback was Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, and then you get to a little bit of the play action. I don't think you'll see the Packers come off of that plan.
2nd and 6.
Second and 6, toss.
Toss play. Big run. Still going. Gets the first down. 12 yards for Dillon.
Melissa with an update on the injuries on the Eagles.
Gets to the 41. 1st and 10. Shout out to you, Kent. Thanks a lot for the love, man.
Off the field, you could feel the collective gasp in this stadium. He couldn't stand up straight. He was clearly in pain, taken off in a cart, as you see there. Went into the x-ray room. He is officially questionable with ribs.
YBK, I'm only doing the bowls and the championships.
In interceptions this year with 6. He likes to talk, likes to hit. He is really
1st and 10.
Personality to this Philadelphia defense.
Rodgers drops back, throws to the middle. That's caught. Tunyon gets 17 yards on the catch. And in Philly territory.
So what happens when you get the running game going? They go to this 5-man line, and now you
Philly
have
territory at the 42.
In the middle of that defense.
1st and 10.
And there it is. So that's the formula, right? You have the ability to run, and the minute they react to it, Aaron Rodgers knows it. He makes.
Shout out to you, Eli. No problem, man. Thanks for being here. Much love.
And a sweet-looking throw.
Right, here we go. Another handoff to Dillon. Another run, and he gets 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
36 and a pickup of 6. Chris had mentioned his carries down from the first 4 games of the season as we've gone through the last 7.
Yeah, and I tell you, the left side of this offensive line has really made a difference. You saw both guys pulling over on this side, David Bakhtiari, Elton Jenkins. They made the move to put Jenkins back at that left guard position. They wanted to secure something. That is the strength of this offensive line for the Packers.
2nd and 4. Quick throw on a screen. Dillon gets another first down.
Reed Blankenship into the injured Gardner Johnson.
Another one.
one of the two Philly players on the tackle.
How many 250-pound backs have you ever seen catch the football that easily?
Not many.
No, not many. And, you know, the other thing that they really wanted to do, they wanted to come out and
First and 10 at the 28 as we approach the 11-minute, 30-second mark.
To make tackles in space. And it's like body blows in boxing. Eventually, it takes a toll.
Watson left at the top, alone.
Rodgers throws. That's picked off! Blankenship with the interception. Defense for the Eagles stepping up.
Denied.
Lurking in the middle of the
Finish
field.
him.
Only 2 snaps on defense all year.
Blankenship intercept the ball. Was intended for Davis. And we got your boy Rodgers looking down at the field mad once again. Well, Eagles get the ball back. We'll see what this Green Bay Packers defense can do. Shout out to Paul coming through with the $5 super chat. Says, I'm a Washington Commander fan. Because of this, you know, I want the Eagles to lose. Go Packers. Shout out to you, Paul. Thanks a lot for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the love, bro. Thanks for the support. Eagles get the ball back. Defense stepping up as we take a quick little commercial break. Timeout.
I'm a Washington Commander fan. Because of this, you know I want your Eagles to lose. Go Packers.
Never give up. Never give up.
Shout out to Banana. Shout out to you, Banana. Much love, bro. See where you at. Let's see where you at. First and 10. Coming up here for the Eagles. They'll be at the Eagles 22. See what the Green Bay defense can do.
9th pick of the year.
Can you believe it? The rookie free agent, Reed Blankenship's going to fool him.
We hold people to their word over here.
And then hit the Jets forward.
If you don't know,
Rodgers is going to
you're going to learn.
Blankenship back up and think
we hold people to their
deep,
word
he's
over
gonna
here.
Be able to hit this crossing route. Instead, Blankenship hits the Jets and beats the receiver to that point. That is a brilliant play by a rookie safety.
And what a moment for him.
First and 10.
Called on for injury. He was prepared.
Hurts. Throw. Caught.
By Devontae Smith at the 40-yard line.
Smith gets it first down. 17-yard pass.
Smith, he is such a good route runner. But look at Blankenship on the sideline. Can you imagine a college free agent coming out? And, yeah, what did you do when you got your chance? I just picked off Aaron Rodgers. I tricked him on that play.
Well, we get a moment, I'll tell you
Shout out to Gubs for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Give inside. Miles Sanders with the run. to the 44-yard line. That yellow piece of paper needs to be picked up so I don't say flag 30 times. Thank you. So Blankenship's defensive coordinator at Middle Tennessee was Scott Schaefer.
I'm going to give a little bit of time.
For a while. Always great defenses.
You know, maybe he got to put in the credit card information. So I'm going to give him a little bit of time. Waiting on that $10 super chat, Banana.
Well, of course they.
Waiting on it, man.
We knew it all the way. At the 44-yard line.
Keep our word around here. Hurts, big run up the middle, still going.
Pulled down at the 38-yard line. We do have an actual flag thrown on the field. This is where the hole opened up for Hurts.
I tell you, the defensive back went down and cut one of the pulling offensive linemen.
Personal foul.
Flag.
Defense, illegal low block.
Illegal low block. Wow.
Fouls on number 31. First down.
This was something added to the rules.
Yeah, which no defensive back likes at all. But look at the great athleticism of Lane Johnson in space. He was tracking Adrian Amos. And Lane Johnson, I can't say enough good things about him. There aren't many offensive linemen would have made any contact at all. But Lane Johnson has not given up a sack in 2 years.
It's going to push the Eagles to the 24, 1st and 10.
He is done starting at that right tackle position for the Eagles here the last couple of years.
So good across the front. So added on to the run. Huge gain takes it to the 24. Enoch Bari chasing Hurts, who just ducked out of bounds at the 23, gain of a yard. So that run adds, so it's 9 carries, 121 yards for him tonight.
Oh, man, I love y'all, yeah.
Run, pass, run.
I really do.
He could hand it off here, he could pass it down there, or he can keep it and run it himself. All of it off the read right there, and there he goes. The idea is to get it quickly to the tight end in the flat. Kind of looks like a bootleg. It is not. And instead, Jalen Hurts did what he's done so well tonight.
Banana's gone, y'all. Can't have liars in the chat.
He's making a lot of Shane Steichen's play calls look.
All right, 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Heading to the edge again. He'll just fire it to the sideline and incomplete. And that will bring up 3rd down. We have a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, well, here's part of the
You know, we can't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Options, RPRs, is that sometimes those offensive linemen don't know you're scrambling, and they can sneak a yard or too far down the field.
Eligible man downfield, offense number 56. That penalty's declined. So the play is 3rd down.
Another flag, 3rd and 8 for these Eagles.
Yeah, Isaac Seumalo down there, just a little too far.
Yep. Line of scrimmage in the red, give you a yard. He had 2+. So Hurts, by the way, has run for 122 yards. The long-time record.
12 major, exactly, bro.
Yards. Justin Fields did it for the Bears 3 weeks ago. For the record for a quarterback for rushing yards.
Right for us? Yeah, man.
178.
All right, 3rd and 8. Here we go.
Can't let Hurts run this.
Pressure coming. Throw. And Brown goes nowhere. He dropped the ball. That's a fumble. Alexander keeps going. He gets to the 30. He's still going. Are you kidding me?
And Green Bay has it in great field position.
Wow.
Ford over there on the play. Sorry, Chris.
Watch the effort by the rookie.
Are you kidding me?
That national championship team. He's on the blitz. It doesn't happen. He sees the throw outside. Here we go. Let me hustle.
Football play, stripped,
thank you very much.
recovered,
Jalen Hurts
ran down to the 13. It could have been a touchdown if you didn't run out of gas.
Quay Walker to cut that thing back and give him a chance. But what a play coming up for the Green Bay Packers defense.
If he didn't run out of gas, it would have been a touchdown.
Ford, the new guy in at safety, forced that fumble. And there's what you talked about with Hurts. Keeping it from a touchdown, just limiting it to a 63-yard fumble return. So for the 2nd time tonight, the Packers take over in Eagles territory.
Toss. Jones. Plenty of space. Touchdown for Green Bay. But there is a flag. Hold the phone. There's a flag. Coming back. 1st and 20.
The left guard, Elton Jenkins.
Woo! You gotta be kidding me. Ric Flair, where you at? Ric Flair, how do you feel about this game? One more time.
I mean, for me, I can't see it, but I'm sure you can see the grab of the jersey and the pads underneath.
Jamel, I had the Eagles. This is looking real interesting right now.
Powered him to the ground.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
He did overpower him, that is for sure.
1st and 7.
17.
17.
Coming back to the spot of the infraction.
Quick throw to Tunyon. Loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 20 at the 23.
Sitting on that side and snuffs that one out. And Green Bay going the wrong way.
I'll tell you, that was a huge play by Brad.
Well, now.
There wasn't anybody left on that half of the field over there. If he doesn't wind his way through and make that tackle, the Packers had 4 offensive linemen in front of them. It was going to be a touchdown. Matt LaFleur knew it.
Get a first down at the 3.
Rodgers steps up, throws, end zone. That's caught. That's a touchdown to Jones for 23 yards. What a throw from Rodgers. Are you kidding me? What?
This is just awesome. You're going to see Aaron Jones come down here, adjust, make another adjustment right in the middle of the field as Aaron Rodgers keeps the play alive.
What a play.
And it is a rare running back, a rare running back that understands scramble drill adjustments that far down the field, and he gave his quarterback an opportunity.
My goodness, extra point is up, and it was missed. We got a tie ball game. We got a tie ball game, 20-20. Extra point was missed. My, yo, what is going on in this game? 20-20. Rodgers is out here looking like prime Rodgers. Wow. Liking what I'm seeing. I am liking what I'm seeing. Say it with your chest. I am liking what I'm seeing in this game. 7 minutes, 41 seconds left in the second quarter. We have a tie ball game. Your Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles. What a night for football. Let's do some housekeeping, guys. We need 38 more likes, 38 more thumbs up to get to 500. Let's make that happen. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for the support. What's up, Yolanda? This is good and exciting, but let's go Green Bay. Looking at the votes, it's went down 1%. 1,000 votes. 62% for the Eagles.
Holiday season is here. Enjoy time with family and enjoy the shopping.
All right, here we go. Eagles get it back. Runs up the middle, gets to the 28, and that's where the Eagles will start. 1st and 10.
And Lane Johnson, why not? He's been fantastic so far out here. This guy played quarterback in high school and in college, and then he made the move. He became a tight end, and then he became a defensive lineman, and then he finally figured out, I think I'll be an all-pro.
Shout out to my man Thomas Livingston coming through with the $5 super chat. Thanks a lot, Thomas. Shout out to you. Thanks for the support. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Another one.
Drive 6 for the Eagles. There's
Pressure coming. Catch is at the 30. Sanders gets maybe 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
Pick up of 6.
You know, I give some credit to Joe Barry here. He got run over a little bit with Jalen Hurts, but now they're going back to this single safety look, which is going to open up the passing game. Now you're going to begin to see A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and some of these backs coming out and making plays in the passing game. They couldn't stop the run with a traditional look, so they had to switch to that. And basically
2nd and 3.
the Philadelphia Eagles to start throwing the ball.
Can this Green Bay defense get another stop? Pressure coming. Hurts. He goes down. That's a sack. He loses 5 yards. 3rd and 8. Packers defense makes a big stop.
He's made a couple of good plays in the half.
I mean, you can run down a quarterback that runs 4 or 5 something. That is welcome to Green Bay time right there. That was a big, big play because we've seen what Jalen Hurts can do in space. But the change in philosophy defensively has put them in a 3rd and 8 situation. And that's all you can ask for if you're Joe Barry. You just need a play. Now they're all up.
3rd and 8.
Pressure or fake.
Let's see what this defense can do again. Can we get a big stop? Pressure coming. Hurts has to throw it away. My goodness. Shout out to you, Thomas, for the $4 super chat.
With a very good drive for them.
Thanks a lot, Thomas. Thanks for the support.
The first punt of the night.
Right, and Mike, is you fill
first punt of the night. Green Bay defense steps up, and they will be getting it back.
Rush lanes. And so now if Jalen Hurts has to escape, he has to go out and around the pack. No problem there.
Aaron Sipos with the kick.
Punt is off.
It's going to be long, too. So
that goes out at the 18.
And the Packers will take over.
Packers will take over at their 18. It'll be 1st and 10. We come back from the quick commercial break here. What a game. Quick shout outs to Trey Quick FC, Valerie Dorsey for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Caleb Mitchell mod is currently closed to new members. But you know, if I see your face long enough, you know, you pop through, build a little relationship with the chat. we'll see what happens. Well, Caleb, the first rule is having thick skin. You got to have that, bro, especially if you're going to be around here. Got to have thick skin.
You can do that, you know.
Have you done that before?
So,
I've done that.
here we go.
Also mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Aaron admitting that the thumb has been broken.
First and 10, handoff, big run for Dillon, 9 yards.
A.J. Dillon returning to the run game and effective. 9 on that one.
I tell you, they're getting some good blocking on their offensive line as well. Josh Nyman that time with a good play, but so far that has been a bit of the star of the game for me right there.
Shout out to you, Rima.
He's gotten it going with the running game, but he's been such a big part of the pass game, and he seems to be the one that has settled Aaron Rodgers down the most with some of those easy completions.
No, you're not.
Both backs in, same motion we saw
handoff.
This time they hand it off, and it's a first down.
And Jones gets 6 yards
what a nice package
on the
of
run.
plays
First and 10.
that Green Bay's been creative with over the last 6 or 7 weeks.
You got it. This two-back set has really been something special, and you will see probably, I don't know, they probably have 15 of them now. I think they started out with 2 or 3. They even have like read options now for Aaron Rodgers if he wants to run the ball. But you could tell they had 3 receivers out to the left-hand side. He chose to hand it off, but you're going to see a lot out of that group.
Zard in motion.
Rodgers, pressure. He gets taken down, 3 yards on the sack. Second and 13.
Denied.
It was in Dominican, his old nemesis from back in Detroit days. We've seen a lot of highlights of that. Watch Sue get the initial pressure, and then it's Josh Sweat from the other side who's going to clean it up. But in Dominican Sue now, just with this team a couple of weeks.
Shout out to you, J0.
He has already made his presence felt, along with Linville Joseph, who came in at the same time.
Yeah, this game's been going so fast, not even a chance to talk about the impact guys that the Eagles have added.
Second and 13. Pressure coming. Quick throw is caught. And Cobb is going to get 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. At the Green Bay 38.
3rd and 5.
I can't help but laugh. I've seen in
It'll be
Dominican
3rd and 5. Green Bay 38. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second quarter.
I think that was hello, friend.
Probably was.
Nance won't mind that bar. That for just a line.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Pressure coming. Rodgers in trouble. He goes down. That is a loss of 9 yards. Eagles defense stepping up.
You picked the wrong house, fool. Eagles front.
And the Green Bay Packers will punt the ball back to the Eagles. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left.
Get around the edge. He has the speed to track down Aaron Rodgers in a huge play for the Eagles.
Pat O'Donnell's first punt of the night. Britton Covey.
Punt is off.
Wobbly tumbling kick. Covey comes up and fair catch is just shy.
Fair catch at the 29 for the Eagles. Their start over 1st and 10, and this will take us to a quick little commercial break. Eagles get it back 1st and 10 at their 29 with 2 minutes, 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Can they score? Can they do something with it? Can they benefit from this next possession? Find out on the next time of Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm just kidding. You'll find out in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys. As Hurts runs out on the field. And we'll see what happens on this next drive. Will Green Bay come off with a pick 6? Or will Jalen Hurts start doing what got them in this position to score 20 points in the first place? Run the ball. Why would you change what you've been doing when it was working? You stopped what you were doing that was working, and now you're stuck, and Green Bay has tied you. Make it make sense.
We saw on Thanksgiving night in Minneapolis. And of course, the Eagles have the head-to-head. They beat Minnesota early in the season here on a Monday night. From the 39,
play action. Hurts throws. It's caught.
Long way to go.
And that'll take us to the 2 minute warning. Maybe, maybe not. Nope.
The 33-yard line. Pick up a 4 as we get to the 2-minute warning.
MSM Andy, I had the Eagles for the victory. I predicted the Eagles would win.
Try to take the lead to the locker room.
All right, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. I had predicted the Eagles would win. That was who was for my my prediction.
Taking it high, look in the bright light. I'm losing my sight. I'm keeping it burning. I'm harder than ice. I'm climbing the high rise. I'm sick of this hype.
No vampire energy allowed. No vampire energy allowed. All good vibes in the chat. Sunday Night Football. Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles. Good vibes. Good vibes, good times. That's what we preach here. That's it, guys. That's it. That is it. This is a long 2-minute warning. What are we doing? Let's go. Goodness. All right, here we go. Pass thrown incomplete to Brown, 3rd and 6.
Well, that's going to be the matchup. It looks like, and they're not going to trail anybody. Aaron Rodgers over there trying to figure out what comes next. But a lot of times there's a temptation to try and take your best guy and Jair Alexander and cover somebody, A.J. Brown, right, Devontae Smith. But they don't do that because of all the complexities of the offense now. The Packers just don't feel like that's right for them.
3rd and 6. Packers trying to get the ball back before the half. 4-man rush.
Coming, caught. And Brown catches. He gets 19 yards. Gets to the Green Bay 48.
Timeouts remaining for the Eagles. Used one after the long Jalen Hurts run.
1st and 10, just under a minute 30.
Second year in this system, he's got it.
Pressure coming, throw is caught. Gainwell gets 7 yards.
It was amazing when Jalen was telling us that this is the first time he's had the same coordinator in back-to-back years since his dad coached him in high school.
David says Packers have no defense. You kidding me?
New system there.
Yeah, they've definitely had some defense, brother. Definitely.
So 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Again, missing Dallas Goedert. Jack Stoll's the tight end.
Pressure coming. Jalen Hurts gets sacked. There's that defense. And he loses 11 yards.
Denied.
Eagles. Sorry, Packers. Yeah, Packers call a timeout. Packers call a timeout.
I tell you, it's a great effort play by Jarran Reed right here. He's just going to keep fighting. He just barely got to the barrier.
Analytics
on
out
this
the
one,
window.
Just enough for Smith to come and clean that thing up. It is not easy to get Jalen Hurts on the ground. Just lassoed him. Jarran Reed had a couple of big years with Seattle, right? He had one season out there where he had over 10 sacks, 10.5 sacks, and becoming a factor. That is 2nd on this season.
Hopped over for Kansas City for a little bit. First year here with the Packers. Adds to that total and adds to the 3rd down challenge. 3rd and 14 now. Have to get to the 38 for the first down. Gainwell remains the back to bring it.
Pressure coming, pass thrown, caught. Smith is just short, 13 yards. 4th and 1.
Go for it on 4th and short. 55 seconds left. They're not going to let them substitute. And we have 2 Packers who are.
2 Packers are down, injured. Green Bay's going to have to call a timeout here.
Devontae Smith, when you get one-on-one, I don't care who it is, even Jair Alexander, they are going to throw him the ball. He's a magical route runner and run after the catch guy. I don't know if we have shots of those injuries on the back end. That ball was even tipped a bit. But no question, the 4th down injury played to the benefit of the Green Bay Packers.
It's not good.
And Alexander going down.
It is not good.
Well, there's the guy who is usually in the middle.
What's up, Robert?
Of it all for
Shout out to you, man.
Andre Campbell, his knee injury keeping him out for the 4th game. Hurt that knee at Buffalo.
But what it gives them the opportunity to do
Caleb,
now
Bills Mafia,
is to get their big guys on the field. Everybody knows what's coming. Despite the fact that they missed 2 quarterback sneaks, this is a quarterback sneak. You can just go ahead and write it down unless they want to do some option off of it. But they are so dynamic doing it when they get the snap.
And their big people were off the field for the most part because that was 3rd and long.
You think?
Now, they could have just taken a timeout. They felt better about themselves, but they're charged a timeout because
shout out to you, Robert.
Of the injury.
Much love, bro. 4th and 1.
Watch the Eagles.
Hurts on the run, and he gets it 4 yards. First down for the Eagles.
Got a first down.
46 seconds and counting.
And the clock runs with 41 seconds left. We're going to jump right to it. Philadelphia still has 2 timeouts. And down to 30 seconds left.
Hurts runs, gets out of bounds, no gain. There's a flag down.
Zach Pascal was trying to get free.
Looked like illegal contact down the field, Mike, which is going to help this field goal at least.
Holding. Defense number 29.
Holding on the defense. First down for the Eagles.
It's actually not a bad play. Devontae Smith with a double move, and he was going to be wide open.
Blake Hines, you said you don't want the audio of the commentators?
Stop. Third penalty charged to the Packers tonight. None to the Eagles so far. So Philadelphia still 2 timeouts. 24 seconds left.
A lot of people will be mad at me, man. Hurts incomplete. 2nd and 10.
With Jair Alexander, that matchup Chris talked about having the inside position.
That was a pretty good play that
Oh,
time
man.
by A.J. Brown. I thought he sort of...
Like, can you get rid of the immersion,
Alexander,
please?
Make sure that interception didn't happen. Little double move. You see that a lot this point in the game. Stopping.
My man was like, can you get rid of the water in the lake behind the trees? It ruins the immersion for me.
Brown?
I'm sure he does.
He brought that up earlier in the year. He wanted more of that. 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Hurts throws deep. That's caught. That's a touchdown. Watkins for 30 yards.
What a play. What a throw.
Wow.
What a catch. What a route. What a drive.
What a throw.
Was something.
What a catch. 30 yards to Watkins with 13 seconds left on the clock. My goodness. Extra point up and good.
So instead of the field goal to go up 3, it's Jake Elliott's extra point to try to make it 7. No problem with that one. All right, show and tell time.
Green Bay will get the ball back.
But you have to have a route.
Let's see what they do.
Lands right at the pylon, right? So everybody has a landmark. Here you go with Watkins on the outside. All you do is get there, and Jalen Hurts has a nice angle. He knows exactly where it's going to go. Watkins knows exactly when to turn around, and it was done perfectly. I don't know how many times they practiced that, but that was his old guy, right? The guy he practiced with coming out in the draft and the whole thing, and you could see a bit of the magic.
Well, let's see, you got more on this?
Yeah, Mike, I talked to Quez this week, and he said he understood that his role had to change with the addition of A.J. Brown. He said, I have to stay ready, stay patient, and be humble. And now that Dallas Goedert is out, Watkins said he is ready to carry more weight. He told me, I am the spark plug when we need one, and he just was there.
Quez Watkins delivering in that role. Quez's hometown is Athens, Alabama. So is Reed.
Tucker, I predicted the Eagles would win. That was my prediction.
And so is Phillip Rivers, great quarterback. Sirianni got to know in Indianapolis. As a matter of fact, when Sirianni was there, Rivers has a good friendship with Doc Rivers, the head coach of.
All right, guys. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take this here to halftime. Score is 20-27. And we're going to take a quick little commercial break. Shout out to Christopher Jones coming through with the $4.99 super chat. Thanks a lot, Christopher. Much love. Thanks for the support. I said commercial break. That's what the ads are, commercials. How do y'all think we supporting the channel? How y'all think we supporting the channel? I really want to know. I mean, like, how do you think all this is possible? Who do you think pays the bills for this internet? The channel, you guys, with the super chats and the ads. Well, that's the one thing I don't control, Eric. It goes by what you view. Yeah. Shout out to you, Jonas. Oh, man. It's crazy. You know what's funny though? I'll tell you what's funny. If we were all sitting in a house together and we were watching TV and the ads came up, you would never be like, an ad. But I've gotten you guys so used to not seeing those that it's like, wow, there's an ad. It actually exists. It does exist. So guess what? Shout out to the people that don't click the like button. Thanks for the support. That's my new thing now. If we have over 1,000 votes and 500 likes, we run ads on each quarter. I don't get mad, guys. I just get smart. That's all. Much love to each and every one of you. Thanks for the support. As we take a quick commercial break.
head coach.
Matt, you told us that all you wanted to see from your team was that they play hard and compete. What do you make of that first half?
All right.
Well, it's not that we're not playing hard. I think the guys are playing hard, but certainly got to do more defensively. And then offensively, we've had 2 turnovers. I think we're running the ball pretty effectively, but ultimately we got to play better complementary football.
I saw you talking
good.
a long time to your wide receivers. What was your message to them?
Well, just keep battling. We were going over some adjustments in terms of blocking.
All right,
run
first
blocking.
and 10
doing a great job
for the Packers.
Getting great effort there, and we got to continue to do that.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Melissa, thank you. First down run for Aaron Jones is 2 yards. Back to the kickoff return 52 yards by Keyshawn Nixon. That's the longest kick return for the Packers this year. A good add of Nixon, a boost to the special teams.
Yeah, we all know about the Green Bay Packers and their special team woes from a season ago, and they've had kicks blocked in about every single way possible this season. But I thought, you know, the bold plays of the Green Bay Packers, going for it on 4th down, returning kicks out of the end zone, they're going for it.
2nd and 8.
I think that they have really competed so far in this game.
They're standing snap for snap with the team.
Handoff. Jones gets around the edge and only gets a yard on the run. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
This young man is making plays. Watch him come down and circle back out of here to be able to make this thing. I mean, he was all the way inside and just tracked it down perfectly from an inside-out position. And Aaron Jones is no joke trying to tackle him.
Undrafted, special teams, almost exclusively his first 4 games.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Eagles bring 5.
Pressure coming. Rodgers gets sacked, and he loses 5 yards. 4th and 12.
Some of the big names up front all get the big name from the Packers on the ground.
Man, give them
and the Eagles will get this ball back.
Aaron Rodgers saw the 2-man coverage on the outside, and he was going to try and run it, which is exactly what he should have done. With that man coverage out there, he just could not weave his way through the traffic. Hassan Reddick with a big-time play.
So good field position, nothing they can do with it.
Punt is off.
Pat O'Donnell will try to pin Philadelphia deep. That ball will die right at the 14-yard line. So
Eagles will start at their 14, 1st and 10 when we come back. Score is 20-27. Eagles holding on to a 7-point lead. 12 minutes, 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as the Eagles take over. Yo, y'all tripping me out with the chat right now, yo. Oh, man. Y'all are hilarious. Definitely hilarious. Shout out to Mark Geigen for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Eric, they said they didn't say anything about snow for a while, so we should be okay. Matt F, what up, bro? What's going on with you? Hurts currently has 128 passing yards. Yeah, he's definitely going to hit 200. Without a doubt. Lil Paca, you guys are funny, man. Y'all got all the jokes in the world tonight. J Survivor, what up? Pulled off the biggest heist ever to that song, yo. You like drive off in like 4 Mini Coopers after you've like robbed like $100 million in gold. That's what the theme of that song is, yo. Shout out to the Italian Job. Shout out to the Italian Job. All right, Eagles will be starting at their 14, 1st and 10. As we get going here.
Hold that dubious title. They gave up 183 on the ground, 295 total. That's the most in 4 years for a Green Bay defense. So it's been tough. and it's getting tougher. They're missing a couple of their best players on defense as well.
That's his thrown. Shout out to you, Black Zionist. Shout out to you.
There is Jalen trying to squeeze it in. Rasul Douglas on the cover.
Thanks a lot, Lopaka.
You have to be careful when you're looking over there towards Rasul Douglas, because I promise you, he's looking back at you. Nobody stares at the quarterback more than Rasul Douglas, and that time he almost came up with a big one.
Changes to the starting lineup. If you weren't with us at the beginning, Darnell Savage did not start. Came in on the third play and got hurt.
All right,
He's
second
out
and 10.
for the remainder of the game. 6-2 is C.J. Gardner-Johnson, safety on the other side for Philadelphia. The run here with Miles Sanders.
Handoff. Miles still going. And he's going to get 21 yards on the run. Gets to the 35. 1st and 10.
8 of 20 for Sanders.
I think
shout out to you, Nomad.
Players in the National Football League right there. Jason Kelsey, he and Sam Malo are going to pull out in front. But literally, Kelsey is one of those guys, and that's exactly what you want your center to do.
16 more out of Dillon?
Don't slow down.
Yeah.
Don't pitter-patter your feet.
I wouldn't even worry about that.
Take a shot, let the back cut off of you, and it was perfectly done.
Over 200 rushing yards. His offensive line.
Another handoff. Sanders gets 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Before Quay Walker brings him down.
And it's the great thing that they can do. I mean,
shout out to Jamal.
Half ended,
what's
right,
up, bro?
Jalen Hurts. Boom, boom, boom. They go down, hit the big pass, and do all that. And so what do? As soon as they get you believing they're going to start throwing the ball a little bit, just going to start running the ball. And, you know, good game with the running backs. Good
shout out to you guys, man. Much love.
Good game with throwing the football. Lot to defend.
2nd and 2. Another big handoff. Runs up the middle. Still going.
29-yard line. Big chunks of yards.
28 on that run for Sanders.
20-plus yard runs in this drive.
Lane Johnson's going to pull around, but watch how Sanders sets it up in here before he bounces it back to the outside. That's what really made the play.
Nice little jump cut, gets 28 yards on the carry.
These guys are so efficient with their run block.
And there he goes again.
And another handoff.
21.
This will lead to 8 yards. 2nd and 2 at the Green Bay 21.
Quarterback that creates more running opportunities. It's also
36K.
Line of ability
Eric.
And personalities as well, and that's the guy who orchestrates it.
Thinking by January should probably be there.
Jason Kelsey was saying that he's begging to let somebody videotape and record one of their meetings, but nobody would believe it.
Rodney, thanks a lot, man. Shout out to you. Thanks for the support.
Sanders out, Boston Scott in.
Fake to Sanders. Hurts keeps it.
First down, big hit
and he gets hit, but he gets 4 yards in the first down. 1st and 10.
Brings him down, but the Eagles are back in the red zone.
Yeah, there are so few offensive lines that can do both. Most of
shout
them
out to David Hayden for
blockers,
subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Or good pass protectors. This offensive line can do everything. It is a really, really solid bunch.
From the 17.
Hurts looking around under pressure. Throws is caught. And Calcaterra loses about 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12. If Green Bay can hold the Eagles to a field goal, that would be a victory here for sure.
And so you can play that, right? I mean, Joe
shout out to you, Josh. Thanks for the support, man.
Those rush lanes and don't let your edges go crazy and flying around the field and let him step up and through. That's where they've been had a couple of times in this one.
Two top receivers to the left, top of the screen. Smith and Brown.
Action, quick throw.
Contested for Smith.
Incomplete. 3rd and 12.
See, Smith's okay. Good to see him get up. Jair Alexander covering.
This is great on great here. You've got Alexander going against the Heisman winner Devontae Smith, and they're just playing ball. They are going at it right there.
Alexander a couple of years ago, second team All-Pro. Injured a good part of last year, but got the big deal. 4 years, $84 million. highest paid DB. Sets up 3rd and 12.
Pass is thrown. That's caught. First down for the Eagles. They get to the 5.
Over Barnes in front of Alexander. 1st and goal.
I don't know what happened to Jair Alexander on that one. He was sitting back there. I thought he was going to come up and make a hit just as that ball was being caught. And he kind of just waited. And then they picked up the first downs. See, I think he thought he was going to get an interception.
On the 5, Hurts on the give. It's
Hurts.
Gainwell
just short for the touchdown.
But if Alexander had come up and
Be at
just
about the
made
2.
that hit, it wouldn't have been a first down.
Wow.
Just got fooled. He saw that thing coming and thought he had an easy interception.
1.5 yards to get. We have a timeout taken. Yes, we have a
Timeout is called.
One of the Packers took a knee. And again, the fans
slowing the momentum.
Chris Barnes is being looked at.
Let's go back to that Alexander play, and you're going to see as this ball was lofted up, I think he thought it was coming to him.
Shout out to Jose Herrera and Azure Blue for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
But because of that, he doesn't come up and make the hit that would have been short of the first down. Yeah, it happens. You know, you just misjudge it, and Smith got there faster than he thought he was going to.
So Green Bay got back in this game. Remember, they fell down 13-0, and they not only got back in it, but jumped to the lead, almost to the lead. They missed the extra point when they tied the game at 20. But then the Eagles score at the end of the half. The Packers get it back and don't score it. Now Philadelphia has a chance to take a 2-touchdown lead again.
And we haven't seen the Green Bay Packers defensive line make this kind of stop short of the fumble and what happened with that one. So this is really where the Eagles just think that they are bigger and stronger and tougher probably than Green Bay at this point right now.
Right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Play is blown dead. Multiple flags. This is going to be a false start.
False start. Offense number 69. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That time for that first penalty against the Eagles tonight.
Just a little lean. Doesn't take much, but it's the right call. Leaned up on his toes, and they caught it. So it gives Green Bay an opportunity here, and they really need this stand. They need to make a play right here.
Like I said, they get a stop here. It's going to be a big defensive play.
Sets up 2nd down. You see, I believe a couple of members of the athletic training staff talking to Aaron Rodgers, looking at his rib area from what we hear on the sideline. 2nd and goal.
Play action. Throw to the corner. That's caught. That is a touchdown to Brown. Too easy. And that's going to push the score to 34 with the extra point.
Douglas in a really tough spot, one-on-one with just a fantastic football player. And Mike, I just have to say, I thought the deal for A.J. Brown was among the biggest deals of this entire year. You have to talk about Tyreek Hill as well, Devontae Adams, there were some other ones, but A.J. Brown just fit this team perfectly with the play action passes and the slants off their great running game.
All right, so I'll take us to a quick commercial break. Score is 20-34, 7 minutes, 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. And the Green Bay Packers will get the ball back next. Quick commercial break. Shout out to you, Ashley. No problem. Nomad, Bills Mafia. Shout out to my man Sean Chisholm coming through with the $10 $10 Cash App donation. Thanks a lot, Sean. Thanks for the support, man. Much love.
The 25-yard line for the Packers, down 2 touchdowns in the second time tonight. So here's Rodgers. We'll watch him closely. The athletic training staff was over talking to Aaron. Remember, on 3rd down of the last drive, Chris, he took this sack.
Yeah, we looked at this a million different ways. Unless he got hit on the thumb right there with that helmet. And that could have been.
What's up, J. Marie? 1st and 10 for the Packers. And here we go. Quick throw is caught. This will be a first down for Watson. He gets 11 yards on the play. There is a flag down.
Christian Watson's head snapped to the ground from the hit.
Rodgers is still.
Something's going on with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rodgers' hand is hurting.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 32, 15-yard penalty.
AR3. I had predicted the Eagles would win.
We continue to watch Rodgers walk slowly up the field.
With the helmet right there. And the big story right now, I think, is Aaron Rodgers. And I think he probably got hit on that thumb on the other drive. And he just threw that first pass, and it did not feel comfortable at all.
1st and 10.
From the 49.
Handoff.
With the handoff to the right side.
And Dylan gets about a yard.
For Dylan, here's Melissa.
2nd and 9. Shout out to Matthew Dressler and Evan Mazur for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Athletic trainer, they were poking and prodding at his ribs, the front side, the back side. You could see him grimacing in pain. And he walked over and put his helmet on and is clearly back in, but we're monitoring the situation.
Yeah,
what's up, Jason? Shout out to you, bro.
Rodgers has been playing through pain a lot here. We've seen him throughout his career play through pain, but now 2 things, the thumb and the ribs.
2nd and 9, handoff. Dylan up the middle. He gets 10 yards on the run. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Like one of those things.
What's up, Frederica?
Emergency, break the glass. So now just hand it off, but when you have to have him, you know, Aaron's going to suck it up. You know what he's going to do. This is their season's on the line, and he's trying to gut it out, but Believe me, those rib injuries, they don't get better. They only get worse.
We've talked about that.
1st and 10.
Multiple times over the last few weeks. Justin Herbert.
Toss play.
Weeks to heal from his fractured rib cartilage.
And Dillon gets another 2 yards. Flag comes down.
Rodgers is pointing that it's against the Eagles.
This will be on the defense for holding.
Secondary.
Holding. Defense number 72. 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
It's on Linval Joseph. Another one of those veteran additions in season for Howie Roseman, the GM.
And what veterans do is they know on these tosses and outside zones, if you can keep that lineman off your linebacker, it gives Kaiser White a chance to go make the play.
Howie Roseman, the executive
David, normally 5 NFL games a week and then NBA between. So Monday, Thursday, all day Sunday, and then at night we do NBA. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Some college on Sunday.
Mike Adamakansu told me that he had just moved to Florida a few months ago, was semi-retiring, enjoying family time with his kids, and he had already won a Super Bowl, of course, with the Buccaneers in 2020. So what brought him back? He said, I have all the individual accolades and the ring, but his goal is to get another ring so that his twin boys, Kingston and Kari, who turned 20 months old yesterday, don't have to share one.
A career it has been for Sue. Got that ring with Buccaneers, 3-time and All-Pro.
2nd and 3.
Number 2 overall by the Lions a dozen years ago. Swing it out to Dillon.
And Dillon takes a big hit, but he gets the first down.
Yard line with Edwards and Blankenship there on the stop.
Shout out to Nomad for joining the family. Much love. Thanks for the support, man.
He just looks like
Shout out to you.
Walk back to the huddle. And these throws, even without the laces, are perfectly thrown.
Jason says, wow, if you have a job as well, I don't know how you have a life. Jason, I own a business. And I do YouTube on the side. It's the beautiful thing about life. Multiple ways you can make money.
Left in the third. Rodgers to Dillon. Couldn't reach it. Ruled a forward pass and an incomplete pass. So 2nd down.
So now what they're doing defensively, I think that everybody on the Eagles sideline can see this too. So now single safety, let's bring 5 up on that defensive line and say, all right, Aaron Rodgers, ribs and all, let's see how many throws in a row you can make.
Here we go. Second and 10. Toss play. Jones cuts back, still going, spins, gets about 6 yards. 3rd and 4.
Hassan Reddick came to hit him, and the momentum and leverage took him inside the 10.
Watch Hassan Reddick here. He's going to get cracked out on the edge, block, and still circle back and go make this play. And it was an important play. He hustles all the way back to make that one.
Talk about the great athletic ability of these guys. The balance of Aaron Jones. Keep those feet going, twist and turn. 3rd and 4 here.
Has to be 4-down territory.
It's terrible advice, yo. But shout out to you, man.
Inside give. Jones gets one of the 4.
We got a
down, about 2.5 coming up. Matt LaFleur doesn't even look for where Mason Crosby is. Just biting on the
Once we take another commercial break, I'll give you a quick story.
Yep, and here comes Randall Cobb into the game, so he's got his veteran players in there.
Shout out to you, Stacy.
At least lately, it's been Christian Watson.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support.
In the last couple of games, he's flanked wide to the left side.
Trying to get movement by the Eagles, but I think the movement.
Suh is currently on the sideline.
False start. Offense number 73.
False start. That's going to send them back 4th and 8. They'll be at the 11.
Killer. You know, you can't beat yourself. You've got your hands full in here with a one-loss team as it is. You just can't beat yourself.
They're not slowing down. That Yosh Nijman call for the false start to Crosby will come on for a 29-yard field goal.
Mason Crosby to kick.
Only Jason Hanson during his days with Detroit. More points for one team than Crosby has scored for Green Bay.
Field goal is good.
There, and Aaron Rodgers is headed up to the locker room. So Rodgers jogs to the locker room after leaving.
All right. Quick commercial break, timeout. So in response to you, Jason, I don't know why I've been getting this question so much lately. Everyone's like, do you do this full time? Do you have a job? I guess they're curious because they want to understand how someone could spend so much time in front of a camera and a mic. I have a business. I do this on the side. I will say this, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, because I'm assuming that's why the majority of you guys asked me this question. Can you be highly successful on YouTube? Yes, you can. If you put in the work, you can be highly successful on YouTube. If you can get a following, if you can get the viewers and all that kind of stuff, and if you can get the sponsors, and if you can get enough ad revenue, you can be very successful on YouTube. But at the same time, that strategy applies to almost everything. If you're very ambitious, if you're motivated, you can go into any avenue and make tons of money. You just have to put in the work. A lot of people are looking for like the easy way out. This wasn't easy. Me getting to this point was not easy. It may look like it's easy. It's not easy. I'm staring at 9 different screens. I'm watching 10 different things. It took me a year to get to this point where I would say I'm doing okay. I'm not successful yet. I'm having fun at this too. Like, that's the funny thing about this. Like, this is fun to me. I'm having fun doing it. And if it turns out to be something more than that, then it does. But shout out to the people that's curious. If you want to be successful at anything, start being successful at something that you love. I just so happen to really love sports. I have my whole life. And this happened. That's the interesting thing about life. So, shout out to you, Max. Says life isn't easy. You have to work. Serious business. Big ups to your reason you're going to get there. Exactly, Mac. You got to work at anything. Doesn't, matter if it's this or if you're a welder. You put in the time, you put in the energy, you're going to make money. You're going to be successful. But love what you do. That's the biggest thing. Love what you do. And I'll leave it at that.
Ahead of Minnesota or 2 links ahead of the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys have their attention.
Right? Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers, we saw him go up the tunnel. He is questionable to return. They're calling it an oblique injury.
Aaron Rodgers is questionable to return.
This is the play.
An 11-point game.
Second half, they went 3 and out. Rodgers took the hit on that one, and there you see the compilation of reactions during that drive. And then while we were going,
Taiwan moving, you already know, bro.
Up to the locker room.
You know.
With the athletic training staff, of course, Jordan Love, the former first-round pick, is the backup. He warmed up for a couple of minutes. We'll keep an eye on that. Got to stop Philly first. Jalen Hurts has not been easy tonight. Isaiah McDuffie, the tackle, gain of 6. As Hurts starts closing in on 150 yards.
And the Green Bay Packers start closing in on potentially their quarterback of the future in Jordan Love.
Well, Jordan Love, he's going to be the backup.
Depending on how this night goes, and then the next couple of weeks, we'll start a long conversation.
Pressure coming. Hurts keeps. He runs, gets the first down. And he gets 9 yards on the run. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Ran Randall Cunningham or Donovan McNabb or Michael Vick, Philly's always had somebody running the ball to go with passing.
Taiwan is moving. Yeah, man.
Is the next one.
People don't know. Like there was nights I sat in here, I only had 5 or 10 people in the chat.
Have we reached the tipping point?
Jonas remembers those days.
Don't have a quarterback.
Philip remembers those days. Shout out to Philip White. Shout out to Jonas. OG Wrench Gang.
Disadvantage. We haven't played that way.
They were there for those days.
For a lot of years.
When it was only 5 and 10 people in the chat.
The way it's going.
Which throws this one and is caught. And to the sideline goes Miles Sanders for the first down. Well, what do you think? Do you think you need a guy who does both to be a championship team right now?
I just know that as quarterbacks age, and we've had some great ones, right? Put Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
Shout out to you, Astrology. Yeah, man, it took time for me to get good.
Around for that next style because all the college quarterbacks.
Much
now
love,
are
Astrology.
Like Jalen Hurts, and so I think that now that people are comfortable with the idea that a quarterback can run and still play.
Jeff King, what up?
Season, yeah,
my man Jeff, pressure coming. Hurts gets away. And he's going to throw it out of bounds.
As we get to the end of the third quarter, the offensive line dominating the game, leading by 11. As we head to the holiday season.
All right, guys, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Score is 23-34. Got ourselves an 11-point game. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Eagles when we come back and we start the fourth quarter. And right now we're going to take a quick commercial break. Eric, yeah, man. Without a doubt. Oh, I like this one. Here we go. My man Aiden Ketchum says, man, I can't wait to figure out what I want to do. I know I'm meant to be successful, but I'm 19 and have no idea what I want to do yet. Listen, it's the ambition in that message that lets me know that you're going to be great at whatever you do. Shout out to you, Aiden. Thanks for the $4.99.
Man, I can't wait to figure out what I want to do. I know I'm meant to be successful, but I'm 19 and have no idea what I want to do yet.
Shout out to you, man. I'm thinking that you may be in school. If you're not, I'll tell you this: you're gonna have a lot of people pulling you in different directions. You're gonna have some mistakes. You know, you're gonna have some failures. Never give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself, because whatever you put your mind to, you're gonna be great at. Just from reading that message, I know it, man. And if nobody believes in you, Jay believes in you. And if you ever need someone to talk to, you ever need some help or some guidance, send me an email, man. I'm here. You know, I don't know what you got as far as the support system, but sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders. And just know that I believe in you. And if you ever need to have a conversation or some encouragement, shoot me an email. I got you, bro. Without a doubt. All right, here we go. 23-34, end of the third quarter. Heading into the fourth, 1st and 10. Now for the Eagles. As we get back to it.
America ready to celebrate best time of the year. Off we go to the fourth. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark, Terry McCauley, and company here in Philadelphia.
Big run up the middle, 10 yards for Gainwell.
First down. And that rushing odometer keeps rolling for Nick Sirianni's team.
We talk about him a lot, but Jason Kelsey, his ability to get to
what's up, Smokey Joe?
Second level, get up and athletically match with the linebackers in the National Football League, and you know how athletic they are, and stay on that block. Continue that block right to the ground.
Shout out to you, D1. You know that ain't never coming. Quick throw is incomplete.
As he made the late late decision and try to get to Quez Watkins.
2nd and 10.
It'll be 2nd down. Kelsey had another touchdown in the Chiefs' victory over the Rams. And Chris, you mentioned it earlier, the pocket quarterbacks, the guys who have been the standard. And Brady, Rodgers, Matthew Stafford with the Rams winning the Super Bowl last year. Matt Ryan, who we'll see next Monday night.
Family-friendly chat, guys. No strong language, profanity, stuff like that.
Those are the teams right now.
2nd and 10.
Who are division favorites who are not anywhere near the top of the division right now, except for Tampa.
And Sanders is going to run for about 3 yards. Get to the 40, 3rd and 7.
Stats powered by AWS, and what else could it be? Jalen Hurts and his ability to run and his ability to create and his ability to not get hurt while he's doing all this. And then when they tried to take away his runs, he was able to win with his arm.
What's up, Newt Smith?
Passes down the field. The biggest
what up, bro?
Right before the half to give him the lead going in at halftime. He has put on
3rd and 7
here tonight.
Huge play for the Packers defense. 3rd and 7.
Pressure coming, and they get stopped on the run. Gets 5 yards, but it'll be 4th and 2.
We'll see if Nick Sirianni will just go for it on 4th and a yard or so and just keep the guys right at the huddle, and here they go.
Sirianni says, let's go for it. They do. They push, and they get the first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Yeah, they've got the first down. They went for it.
Here we go. Well, this is a double cheek push here. Now, when he goes off that way, sometimes you only get a single cheek. But that's what they do. They submarine underneath, and then they try to get the double cheek push going, and it works all the time. Look at the 4-man or 4-point stance underneath there, and then you just shove them right forward like that.
You didn't do that, did you?
That's the way they describe it.
The double cheek push, yo. Are you kidding me?
All of America?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Dancing cheek to cheek has a whole new meaning on Sunday Night Football.
Wow.
Here's Rodgers, no uniform jersey on as he heads back to the sideline. That tells you.
All right. Philly calls a timeout. That sends us to a quick little commercial break timeout. Score is 23-34. Eagles are at the Green Bay 33. It'll be 1st and 10 when we come back from the timeout. This game's hilarious. The double cheek push. Yo, what? Oh, man. Yo, he definitely said it, yo. He definitely said it. I can't deal. Shout out to you guys. We had 700 likes. Let's go, yo. Shout out to each and every one of you. Them dirty birds, reflection. Them dirty birds. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Eagles' next game is the Titans, the Giants, the Bears, and then the Cowboys. The only real smoke I see in the next 4 games is maybe the Titans. Cowboys is definitely going to put up a show. Cowboys is definitely going to put up a show against these Eagles. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. Here we go.
Behind him.
Hand off.
The 33. Another gift to Boston Scott.
Big run by Scott. He gets 19 yards on the carry.
Over 300 rushing yards tonight.
Gets to the 14. It'll be 1st and 10.
You're going to get a little bit of everything, including tight ends blocking. This offensive line, these tight ends have just been dominant out here tonight. I mean, they have just simply been dominant. And it makes me believe even more in what the Eagles can do this year.
Injured Eagle is Jair Alexander. Second time he has gone
Alexander
down.
was injured on the play. He is down now.
Let's look at Alexander's leg.
No bueno.
Nick Sirianni is continuing the conversation with the officials, and he was pointing some of his frustration about the injuries that were happening when the Eagles were trying to go quick across the sideline as well earlier. Alexander helped up, booed, and now he waves to the crowd as they boo him as he's walking off the field.
All right, another timeout commercial break because of the injury by Alexander. Because of the hurry-up offense by the Eagles. 12 minutes, 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 14.
Never give up.
JJ Smoke, December 24th. Quick shout out to Tamika Schenkel for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Never give up.
Yeah, we're back at it, guys. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 14, and here we go. Tracy, what app? What app do you speak of?
Well, the Packers' offense was on the field. Boston Scott in the lineup. 1st and 10, Philadelphia.
Throw is incomplete.
Trying to get it to
2nd and 10.
And the coverage from Rasul Douglas, and Alexander comes back on the field and is welcomed Philly style.
Yeah, he said goodbye to them as he was going off the field, too.
He has earned it, no doubt.
He's not shy.
If the Eagle fans could call a play right now, it would be towards Alexander.
And it might be because they've got that 6-man.
Shout out to AB Sure 007 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Timo had found a nice home. Yes, man. It definitely did.
Plays ago, Andre Dillard.
Tracy, ESPN.
Left guard for Philadelphia. There's Dickerson was in the medical tent. They were looking at his ankle. And the fourth year man for Washington State. Dillard, who's got about a dozen offensive snaps this year, in there now.
Need to stop right now, though. Keeps you in it. They can hold him to a field goal.
And again, we saw Aaron Rodgers emerge from one room back there. I assume it was
3rd and 9.
the Packer locker room. I've not seen him come out towards the
12 Major, a Knicks fan.
Flush to the right.
Pressure coming for Hurts. He gets away from it. Plenty of time. Throws end zone to the corner. Incomplete.
Kept it alive for Quez Watkins, who got right in Alexander's face.
And this will lead to a field goal for the Eagles as Jordan Love is up next. We will see what he does.
The Packers really have changed
if anything.
their strategy now, and it's a good change by Jalen Hurts, too. They just sort of squeezed Jalen Hurts into the pocket now. They're not flying around the edge the way they did in the first half. Make sure he doesn't escape.
So the incompletion sets up Jake Elliott for a 31-yard field goal. And for the right hash.
Field goal is good. Score is now 37-23. 11 minutes, 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Green Bay Packers fans might want to make a wish right now. 11-11 left in the fourth quarter. So what do you guys think Jordan Love's got? What should we expect from Jordan Love on this next drive? A quick 3 and out, or is he still? They're still going to go with the same game plan? Beat Down Nation, what up, yo? Shout out to Mark. He says, in tennis, love equals 0. Oh, man.
Aaron Rodgers night brought the team back with a couple of touchdowns. But then Chris here in the third quarter, a lot of pain.
Shout out to you, Bob.
You can see it throughout the course of the second half, and just the little flinches on those passes started to happen, and the thumb's a mess, the oblique's a mess, and the season's been a mess, and it's been tough. And now we see, and who knows how long, you can make an argument at whatever they are, 4-8 now.
If they don't come back.
If they don't win this game, that you had to see this guy anyway. So why not throw them in against the best? So far, the Eagles are the best in the league.
First and 10, handoff. Jones goes nowhere on the run. Second and 10 at the 25.
Tackles Aaron Jones, and Jordan Love is the quarterback taken.
Shout out to you, Michaela.
Jalen Hurts in the draft. Love was taken 26th. Hurts in the second round, 53rd overall. And of course, it was, if you go back, the whole story, the surprise that Aaron Rodgers felt, not knowing that they were going to take a quarterback there late in the first round. And did you really need to? Didn't play in 2020. Was the number 3.
Never draft a receiver, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Made one start last year when Rodgers had COVID. Game in Kansas City. He started 19 of 34 against the Chiefs.
Love throws, caught. Dillon takes a big hit, but he's still going. He gets about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Wow, and he's taking the worst of that. What a hit.
I tell you, these two running backs are just two tough human beings.
Shout out to you, Albert. Thanks a lot, man. And I'm only here to, help people and put smiles on people's faces, man. That's it. As long as I know I've done either one of those, I've done my job.
Legs of Jordan Love here as well, because he is a guy that can create in the same way that Jalen Hurts can.
3rd and 5. Love throws, caught, first down. As we get Lazard involved for 7 yards. That's a name we haven't seen in a while.
You see the preseason you watch, and everybody said Jordan Love from last year's preseason to this was so much better. They really kind of got it and figured it out this offseason.
But he wasn't playing this defense, and he wasn't 14 points down. But there's time, right? If this is Aaron Rodgers and he's perfectly healthy, you're going, they can still win this thing. Now you just need to have that same feeling going for Jordan Love.
Play action. Love throws. Caught. Watson still going. Gets to the 30, the 20. This is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. No flags. Clean. Somebody said Love wasn't going to do nothing. Well, we got a ball game. We got a ball game. This ain't over. This ain't over.
This one is the stunner. You basically feel like, all right, this Eagles team sort of has this thing under control.
That was a nice little pass from Love.
Christian Watson hits the Jets again. 6 touchdowns now in the last 3 games. He is really something. When he gets in the open field and running, that was some throw by Jordan Love, too.
Extra point, Mason Crosby.
It's
a little fade, knocks it through.
Kick is good.
It's been a great
we got ourselves a one-score game, you guys. 37-30 after the Jordan Love touchdown pass to Watson. 9 minutes left in the 4th. A lot of football left. Ric Flair, where you at? Shout out to you, Chris. I will say this. Here's a big question mark. If Jordan Love comes back and wins this game, What does that mean for Green Bay? Timo, you gonna stop doing that to Ric Flair, man. I'm gonna fill you in on a secret. I actually recently had a conversation with Ric Flair. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Had a quick 5-minute conversation with good old Nature Boy. Told you guys I got something planned for you in 2 weeks. It's going to be funny. So, we'll see. We'll see. Your boy Jay out here trying to make big moves. So we'll see, guys. We'll see.
Billy Houghton to have a touchdown reception in 3 consecutive games. Now the Eagles maintain possession. Kill some clock. The return by Boston Scott just out to the 21-yard line. Pretty sweet throw.
CC Ball predicted that the Eagles would win.
Jordan Love. Matt LaFleur comes over, a little smile.
Mike, those were 2 really good throws. And okay, the touchdown, we all saw that one. That little throw from the far hash.
Denver, what's up, man?
Over here was a laser shot.
So 8:55, the Eagles.
Shout out to you, Jimbo.
11 yards tonight.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Here we go.
Stop to give them a chance to tie the game.
Sanders still on his feet, breaking tackles. First down and more. It's 11 yards. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Just too many missed tackles out here. Quay Walker, definitely the pressure on.
Well, now the Green Bay defense has to do something.
That was some move there.
That's where we're at. Can the Green Bay defense stop this run?
Has to step up at this point and make a play. They need a turnover. They need an interception. They need somebody, a sack, anything to turn the tide here.
Pressure coming. They stop. No, it's a fake. Hurts gets out of it, and he only gets a couple out of the run, but this was a good defensive stop. And Hurts is actually down. He was down, slow to get up.
Isaiah McDuffie, welcome to the club.
He's jogging a little slow.
Dead to rights here. No problem. Good read by Hurts. No way he's missing that tackle.
Broke that and then takes a little hit to the back.
Talked about it. He's a power lifter, you know, and it shows. The strength of his legs show every time we've watched him play.
Halfway through the 4th. 2nd and 9, straight drop.
2nd and 9, pressure coming. Hurts on the run. He gets the first down. Gets to the 43 on the scramble.
What a performance.
When you rush 4, that means there's going to be 2 gaps somewhere. And you can see where they are, and so can Jalen. And so you leave that spy in there. You leave McDuffie in there to try and come up with a play. And we just haven't seen anybody all night that one-on-one gets him on the ground.
Duo, both over 125 yards. Frank Gore, Colin Kaepernick.
And they're great, but the 5 guys up front have been better than great.
1st and 10.
332
handoff.
Yards. Quay Walker could not make the tackle on Boston Scott.
And Scott takes a nice little hit, but he gets 4 yards on the run. 2nd and 6.
And really, we've seen all 3 of these backs now be factors, and they were in the last game against the Colts as well when they had to make that comeback. But even on that final drive, they were not afraid to have Boston Scott and Kenneth Gainwell in the game. I wonder if you just try a blitz, you know, just come after him. At this point, you cannot allow
3rd and 4. Green Bay
time.
Needs to stop.
What we saw the Chargers a few weeks ago.
They need to stop.
5-man line, 6-man line, something, right? Sanders pushed out of bounds by the combination of Douglas and Ford. You can just tell this team is exhausted on defense, too. 71 plays run by the Eagles, just 43 by the Packers tonight.
Yeah, and you get the feeling that this might be it. Here's their 3rd down and 2 or 3 yards here. They are exhausted. This is your opportunity. I think the Eagles would have to punt it from midfield, and you've got your shot.
All right, 3rd and 3.
Full complement of timeout to the Packers. Gainwell, the running back.
Handoff, run up the middle, 1st down and more for the Eagles. Gainwell, 8-yard run.
Well, we have not seen anything from Kenny Clark tonight, who is one of the great nose tackles in all of football, and that's because he has a very athletic guy on his nose, Jason Kelce. And there are times that Jason Kelce, who's not
it just seems like Green Bay can't put any real pressure on Hurts.
The tenacity of Kelce has just won the battle.
First and 10. Handoff. And they get a stop that time. Only 2 yards on the run. Gets to the Green Bay 41.
4:25 to go.
So now the Eagles have to play it smart. There's a lot of time left on the clock. We're just approaching the 4-minute mark. It's 2nd and 8. You don't want to throw a pick, and you want the clock to run. So you're gonna figure out running plays at this point.
You know, because
and if you do have to pass, it's going to be short.
Now you're playing one-on-one with those 2 great players on the outside.
So we'll see.
It's the reason they have 1 loss on the season.
CC ball, I like streaming. Love it. Pressure, short pass, like I said, on the screen. Gets about a yard, 3rd and 7.
With 3:40 to go.
Keyshawn Nixon out there, he's done a nice job tonight. Not only the kick returns, and that's a tough spot to have to go in, play the slot. He really took over for Darnell Savage after Savage left the safety position to go there, but Nixon just...
Yeah, I'm going to check it out, Nick Stanton. Shout out to you, man.
And as you like to say, here we go. Right here, 3rd and 6. Make it 7.
3rd and 7. Handoff. Gainwell gets stopped at the 36. It'll be 4th and 3. Clock is running under 3 minutes.
I think you go 54. For it. I mean, it's just, you don't want to leave the ball on this side of the 40-yard line.
Absolutely.
With 2:49 or whatever to go.
They're going to go for this.
I think you go here.
Why? You kick the ball. You should kick the ball. You go up by 10.
How anxious you are to see Jordan Love have a shot.
Is this a joke?
And LaFleur hanging on to his timeouts because he can try to get a few timeouts before the 2-minute warning if they pick up the 1st down. But here you go on 4th and 3. And just trying to draw him off. Philly has 1 left. We'll see what they do. See, going to bring out the field goal kicking unit here.
Thank you. Yes, this is what you do. You kick the ball. Now they want to go by analytics. Ridiculous.
You're right. Well, here's the story. 9-1 are the Eagles. Could it be that Viking fans are rooting for the Packers tonight? Well, as strange as that sounds, maybe a little bit to try to bring Philly and Minnesota tied again. The tiebreaker does belong to Philadelphia. Niners get a win to jump on top of the division. Tampa 5-6 and leading, and they would host a playoff game even if Dallas is 3 or 4 games better than the Giants and Washington and the other teams trying to hang in there. That's why this is so crucial for Green Bay. So a 54-yard field goal attempt from Elliott.
CC Ball, Bills Mafia.
Who has just attempted 3 field goals over 40 yards this year.
54-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, right down the middle. 10-point game.
Big kick. About a Pro Bowler a year ago.
40-30, Eagles up. Those dirty birds.
A lot of guts from Nick Sirianni to make that call, because if that kick is no good. You're basically giving the Green Bay Packers on a day where we...
What is Chris Collinsworth talking about? How is it gutsy to kick the ball when that's what you're supposed to do? Because if you go for it on 4th and 3 and anything goes wrong, they can now come down and score and tie the ball game. You kick the field goal, you go up by 10, it's a 2-score game now. So what are they talking about? It's ridiculous. Score's 30-40. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we'll see what Jordan Love can do on a 2-minute drill in a moment here.
The perfectly cast head coach for Philadelphia. Last week, where he used to coach Indy, and Frank Reich was one of his mentors along the way, gets fired. Nick's on the bench. He's yelling.
46.5 was the over-under in this game.
Nixon, good return.
Nixon's got space, gets to the 45.
What a hustle play by Kayvon Wallace.
Very nice return.
A long return, and Nixon and Rich Bisaccia's special teams have been very good here tonight in the return game.
Not sure yet about Tuesday, Eric.
He is bringing this thing out from about 7 yards deep in the end zone, and
that was a great return.
To be some return man here tonight. Tell you what, that was some play by Wallace to track that one down, or he might have scored.
Shout out to James0642 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
No kidding. 2:09 to go, 10-point game. Jordan Love in for the injured Aaron Rodgers.
Love drops back, throws, caught.
And
Watson again.
That will take us to
he gets a first down.
2-minute warning.
And this will take us to the 2-minute warning, guys. Score is 30-40. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And that's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Shout out to you, Freed Gross, for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Adrian the Kid Rodgers was injured. Oblique. Shout out to Frida Moore and Jackson J. Bonner for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to Beck and Rio 41105 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
38-yard line of the Eagles, down 10. Jordan Love at the helm.
All right, here we go. Jordan Love, 1st and 10 at the 40. Quick throw. Oh, no, incomplete. He did have it in his hands, but he dropped it. Too much fire on that one.
How good was that throw? And that's the old cover.
A lot of fire on it.
Shot in the hole, and it was perfect. Back shoulder. Jones just
Jones couldn't reel it in.
Throw it better than that. So far tonight,
Jones just couldn't reel it in.
Throwing the football.
Chris, when we were up there at the start of the season, Aaron Rodgers said about Jordan Love, one of the biggest differences, he's cleaned up his fundamentals. He's become a master of the offense. After his preseason, he's light years ahead of where he was last year. And he's played very limited, only 9 snaps, 2 games.
Quick throw, caught. And Lazard gets it going.
Showing everything of that here tonight. We have an injured Eagle, which is going to stop the clock.
Injured Eagle is going to stop the clock.
It's final timeout with 1:46.
Minute 46. Jordan Love is throwing this ball. Jordan Love is throwing this ball.
He has been, as far as the throws, perfect on everyone so far. That was a little behind.
Shout out to you, Jose.
Was thrown with such great anticipation. He was still behind the defender. Don't know exactly what Lazard's going to do coming out.
Reed Blankenship, the injured player. So you were in the booth with Brian Gumbel on NFL Network almost 15 years ago tonight, November 29, 2007. Rodgers' 3rd season, 9-1 Dallas taking on 9-1 Green Bay. Favre got hurt. Rodgers came in the game. Rodgers became the starter the next season. Just not saying that's going to happen, just laying that out for symmetry of what's about to happen over the next
1st and 10.
Yeah, Aaron reminded me.
He did. From the 21, $1:46 to go. Again, all 3 timeouts still for Green Bay.
Pressure coming. Love's going to throw to the end zone. Incomplete. Too low. 2nd and 10.
Lazard had spun away from his man in a
shout out to RX Stormy and Dr. Games 08 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
This is the first one he's really missed. Lazard turned up, and if he held it for 1 more second, he runs right past Slay, and he's going to score. He throws that one up over the top. You always have the option, right? We talk about it all the time. You can kick the field goal, go onside, Hail Mary, all that sort of stuff.
2nd and 10 from the 21.
Throw is caught. Tunyon is going to get about 5 yards.
Rodgers has not been practicing the last few weeks on
6 yards.
Trying to rest that thumb. So Jordan Love has got.
It'll be 3rd and 4.
In practice up at Lambeau. $1:20 to go. 3rd and 4.
Love steps up, throws, end zone, broken up. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 4. I mean, what do you do now? You kick the field goal, right? You kick the field goal, try to do the onside kick. That's what you do.
As this thing first broke, I was thinking he was going to take off and run with it, but you're going to end up with Cobb right back here in the middle of the field, making a nice adjustment. Just threw it behind him on that one, and maybe he saw Darius Slay coming the other way.
Very, very, very close.
Early.
Gotta have it, Mason Crosby from 33.
Field goal is good for Crosby. So now it's a 7-point game. We'll see if the onside kick works. Can Green Bay get some magic?
Well, I'll say one thing. The Green Bay Packers did not go down easy. They were down 14 or 13 to
shout out to
game,
It's Just Gavin and Derek Larson for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
And they're not going away. You saw Jalen Hurts there kind of go, like, what do we got to do that knock these guys out? We've been doing everything on offense.
The Eagles are trying to get the #1 seed if the road to the Super Bowl in the NFC come through here. Here's the path. They're battling with Minnesota. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. We saw them Thursday night. They get to 9-2. Tennessee here next week. Go down that left column. The division games ahead. The Giants. The huge game on Christmas Eve at Dallas, and then the Giants to end the season. On the other side, the Vikings have the Jets, who had a win today. The Lions, who, as you've seen, very tough every game. Colts and the Giants, and then the last 2. They've got all 3 division games on the road remaining due to the Vikings. And again, head-to-head win for the Eagles, so if they win tonight, they're essentially 2 up with 6 to go, racing for number 1.
All right, here we go. Onside kick. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the clock. We'll see what happens.
Packers can get the right hop. Veteran Crosby.
Kick is up.
Left. It's touched by the Eagles and
Recovered by the Eagles.
Stole the tie, that tight end. Again, the game not over because Green Bay has the full complement of timeouts.
Yeah, Green Bay has all their timeouts, so
all right, let's tell the story of the night.
we'll see what they can do as far as on defense.
This offensive line, we hit on it early in the game, and it just kept working all night long across the board. Mailata, Dickerson, Dillard now, Kelsey, Zayamadu, Johnson, and there's the architect right there, Jeff Stoutland. Game balls all
shout out to AO Voids for
fantastic.
subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
74 years for the Eagles now. If they stop them and use all 3 timeouts, the Packers can get the ball back with 45 seconds or so and no timeouts. But stopping them has been a huge problem.
Green Bay stops. 2-yard run, 2nd and 8.
The timeout at 1:01.
Green Bay calls a timeout.
To go. Well, we saw the Philadelphia path and what they have ahead schedule-wise. How about in terms of how they're playing? Are they on schedule enough to be that number 1 seed? Obviously the offense, yes, but what about the other side of the ball?
Yes. I mean, there's enough there. We've seen them have their moments on the defensive side as well, and it really was a tremendous performance against the Colts that really gave them a chance in that one. But I would say add one team in there, and that's the San Francisco 49ers. They're playing awfully well right now, but you know so much of this season is going to come down to these Eagles and those Cowboys.
All right, 2nd and 8.
Next week. And so we'll get a direct comparison.
Another handoff. Sanders pushing. Going to get another 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 37. Another timeout for Green Bay.
So if I gave you San Francisco and Dallas and
57 seconds on the clock.
Which 2 would you take? And the answers vary. They're all around. People believe in these teams, and these guys add Ndamukong Suh. What's going to happen with Odell Beckham? Will he be added by the Giants or the Cowboys? Or will what happened this week, today I should say, in Miami with Beckham having a run-in and being taken off an airplane, will that have any issue in Beckham signing with a team down the line? It's a fascinating final month plus of the season we have.
I think Jerry will sign him anyway.
We know he's going to the Cowboys. We already know this. Handoff. Sanders runs, gets the first down. That's ball game. There it is.
Only appropriate on one of the best nights running the.
All right. Sanders gets the first down. And it looks like it's going to be it, guys. Score is 33-40. That is ball game. Shout out to the Eagles fans. You take it, 7-point victory. All right, everybody. Shout out to the new subscribers, all the watchers out there. Thanks for being here. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Much love to everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow, Monday Night Football. Make sure you lock it in. Make sure you do subscribe. Do me a quick favor. Once you guys go over to that stream, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. Thanks for the support, guys. Everybody have a good night.